All right, guys, welcome back to the Wemaxit YouTube channel. I'm your host JD. If you're new, please do smash that like button, share, and also subscribe. And if you're an avid fan of the channel, keep on doing that great work by sharing the contents far and wide. So, what we have for you today, obviously, we had done on the iMaxit YouTube channel. It's completely separate thing. So, what we have done today, we have to put everything in collective. Talk about what we did, got right from what we got wrong, the actual results of last night, and the brackets. All right, because we need to look at all of those. So we're going to look at recap what we got right. Then we're going to predict again, and we're going to just do everything in one video rather than separate them like the last time, due to the fact that we don't have enough time, because we do have two other videos to cover today. So thanks very much for being here. Hope all is well with you and the family. So we saw Kevin Williams. Massive respect, Kevin Williams. Thanks for being here. All right. So let me get straight into the conversation, which is the Concacaf games last night. A few games played and a few twists and turns happen, which was exciting, to be honest. If it was actually on the same time, like both games in each groups playing at the same time, it would have been better. But obviously they did what they did, and we have to take it. And it was entertaining to somewhat. Let me know what say you in terms of the entertainment you guys got last night. Triple E, big up yourself, thanks for being here. Mark Alan, big up yourself, thanks for being here. Let me just put the additional screen right here, guys. Later I will be covering Haiti playing in their Confed game to try and qualify for the World Cup. That is something that we have to do first. All right. Yes. And then I will have Nigeria to cover 8 o'clock. This is the second installment of Nigeria's tour. Yes, the reason why I have not done Jamaica's tour is due to the fact that the timing is just not mine. But other YouTubers like Simon covered it, so you can definitely support Simon in terms of that. All right. Yes. So, anyways, let me go through this first. What CONCACAF had to say yesterday. All right. So they said victories secure round of 16 spots for Cuba, El Salvador. All right. So those are the ones that was much more exciting, because Jamaica started the day in second spot. So it was due to the results from maybe a Guadeloupe and stuff to change things, but nothing really changed there, because Cuba turned up and won 4 goals to 0. Very much convincing display, maybe one of the best displays of the entire grouping, to be honest. I don't know where Cuba picked that from. Yes. So anyways, they said Miami, Florida, the teams from Group G and Group H of the 2023 CONCACAF Men's Youth 17 Championship in Guatemala wrapped up their group stage campaigns on Thursday. All right. With the teams like Cuba and El Salvador earning wins to secure their spots in the knockout rounds. Group G, Cuba 4-0 Guadeloupe. The day in Group G at the Estadio Dorito, whatever name is, Flores, in Guatemala City, started with a scintillating affair between Cuba and Guadeloupe. Needed a sizable win to advance to the next round. Cuba got the job done in a 4-0 final over Les Guada Boys. Yes, embarrassing coming from Guadeloupe, to be honest. Knowing that you needed to just secure defensively, and you couldn't do it. Goals from Yancel, 22nd minute. Lizardo Hernandez, 32nd minute. Put the Cubans in a place in which they only needed another goal to advance. They made sure there was no doubt, as Didier 68th-minute goal and Sosa 75th minute scored to nail down a commanding victory and a third place finish in the group. All right. Yes, I do agree. It was a commanding victory, and maybe the best display I saw from inside the group. It was dominant over Guadeloupe, and knowing that Guadeloupe just defeated Jamaica, and never looked like it was a E-Cup. Let them do it. They were up with Jamaica right through it. So the fact that Cuba never gave them a sniff in the game, I would give them. We have to, based on performance. Yeah, I would give them, based on all of what happened, I would give them that performance of the night. It was beatdown. It was a beatdown, and I think that is the performance of the night. I have to be honest. So it is the performance of the night, guys. My goodness, they beat the hell out of Guadeloupe, to be honest. All right. So for this grouping, let me switch over this for you. For this grouping, because remember at the same time, I have to take my credit, where I got it wrong or where I got it correct, all right. So let me do this grouping. We have done individual videos. You can go back and check it. So for that grouping, which is group G, Jamaica group, we had Cuba first, Jamaica second. No, we have Costa Rica first, Jamaica second, Cuba third, Guadeloupe fourth. I thought that's the exact order we had it. Someone that watches that video, let me know. But I thought that's the exact way we had it. Hope Africans can join this stream or watch this stream at some point. I think that's the exact way we had it. We had Jamaica coming second, Cuba coming third, and Guadeloupe coming fourth. Yes. If that's not the case, we only have the twist at the bottom with Cuba coming last and Guadeloupe third. Maybe that's the only thing we had. All right. Yes, and that means we would have gotten it almost correct. But I thought that we got it correct. I'm gonna go back to rewatch, but I thought we got that correct the entire grouping. I thought we got the entire grouping correct in my estimation. Let me know, one of you guys that watches the stream, what say you? I thought we got the entire thing correct. All right. I thought we got the entire thing correct. All right. Let me see. So Jamaica facing US? No, Jamaica not facing US. Jamaica facing Guatemala. All right. Every game comes at a time. All right. Um, so we're not facing USA, we're facing Guatemala. We're gonna get there. Don't rush the show, big boss. All right, don't worry yourself. JD, I want to ask you something. Did we really play good on the field? Because I don't see it at all. We score on a set piece while Costa Rica break down our team. The first half, Jamaica definitely played good in what they do. All right, we don't expect Jamaica to come out passing ball, dominating people with ball. It's not going to work. Clearly, that's a different stage. That's a different stage of the development. Jamaica is not at that level as yet. But what they can do, they could always use the speed transition to be effective, and they did use the speed transition to be effective. And that's the best football Jamaica could play. They played it in the first half. In the second half, I could tell you that in the second half, we were dominated by Costa Rica in the second half, especially the first 15 minutes. So really and truly, Jamaica was in. So even when Jamaica scored, we barely touched the ball in the first 15 minutes. It's from what we scored from, we touched the ball. It was amazing, the quick turnaround. So I would not say Jamaica dominated. That's why when the guy said Jamaica dominated the game, I'm asking him which game is he watching, because the first part Jamaica was a better team, as what I gave Jamaica credit for. But even when Jamaica was the best team in the first half, Costa Rica had so much chances via Jamaica giving them their chances. All right. But Lanka, remember we did 2 videos talking about Jamaica extensively. So let me give everybody their credit. This video should have been we recapping and get everybody their credit. So let me show respect to every country, please. All right. Yeah, man. And if Jamaica alone in the competition, we're going to talk about Jamaica as well. But let me start with giving everybody their credit. Let me go through the groups first and not rush the show. Big boss. Don't rush the show, big boss. Just let me go through all of the teams, because we want to look at every team and give them their right rating, because we want to make the next predictions, and I want to do the next predictions with you guys. As you come in, guys, please do smash the like button, share, and subscribe. All right. Good morning, amazing. How you doing, man? Who says Jamaica footballers fast? All you need to stop saying that. Okay, my God. So they get a good result yesterday. So why everybody keep fighting them? Doing talk with Thomas. Massive respect. Thanks for being here. And they are fast. They are fast on the wings. They are fast on the wings, people. All right. They are fast on the wings. So that we give them some credit, man. Come on, man. It looks like Jamaica have a red card problem at every level. But hold on, guys. Let me go through the comments. Let me go through the predictions first, and then we can get on the Jamaica conversation. All right. Yes. Let me do that first. All right. So Jamaica drew 2-2, right? Capitulated in the latter stages. I would say because of the red card, it aided it. But I don't necessarily think that Costa Rica would not have scored, because remember we were trying to keep them out of the goal by diving on the ball, on the line, everything, tried to stop them from score. And I want to think that Costa Rica would have scored regardless of the red card. I want to think that, because we have shown nothing that they would not have scored regardless of the red card. I think they would have scored regardless of the red card. Would they have scored 2 goals? I don't know, because we'd have to see when they do score, because remember, we had to be on the line, and we don't believe that we are all that good defensively. You understand me? So I think they would have scored, because they were pressuring us and we couldn't play out. We only had a long ball, and how much long balls we would have played and actually get it right in the end. I don't believe so. I don't believe we would have kicked so much long ball and get connect all of them in the end. All right. So let me show you why I don't believe so. When you look at the stats here, we have one of our worst passing accuracy, which dropped down to 68. Remember, our passing accuracy always saves us via the long passes. So we always have a 70 upwards, 72, 73 upwards passing accuracy. So even when we are going longer, it still aided us. They pressed us in the second half. Remember, this is just the second half that dropped us our passing accuracy so low. Imagine if they started to press us in the first half. They were trying to wing plays in the first half. So hence why our passing accuracy is at 68. I thought if they did it for the entire match, we would have dropped down to maybe 50, so 52 or so. It would have been bad, but the first half was good enough for me, for Jamaica, and I want to give them credit, at least the effort. That's all I wanted to see, the effort from them. That's the effort I really wanted to see, and I saw the effort. You get me? Yes, I saw the effort from them. So let me give them credit. I want to start with giving them credit. Spot on, JD. If they get those passing with the speed, oh my, we'll be much dominant team. Yes, we'll definitely be better. It takes a little while. Spinity, how you doing, man? JD, when did the first goal scored? In the first half, Gooden scored it. I thought it was the 22nd minute. Let me come here, 22nd minute or so. Yes, Gooden scored on the 17th minute. 17th minute. The free kick. Good free kick. Good free kick. All right. Good free kick. All right, so let me move on from this group. We are going to come back to Jamaica. Don't worry yourself, because we have to get everything in its entirety. All right. So Haiti lost 1-0. Haiti scored. They chalked off Haiti. Haiti, you think Jamaica? You guys said it's bad luck, Haiti had a stonewall penalty to go 2-1 up on El Salvador. They robbed them. Haiti got a few chances here. I thought bad calls led them not to score against Honduras, which Honduras is one of the most impressive teams. So Haiti is big, fast, and also good enough at passing the ball. So we have to be careful. Obviously, I'm not going to read too much, because yesterday they made changes. Honduras made changes, and the Costa Rica made changes. So really and truly, it's not the real pace of how they could go. To be honest, when I look back at the games, both Honduras and Costa Rica kind of drop off a little bit when they rotate players. So as you can see right here, Haiti had 27 shots, 7 on target, but never scored. Just like how they had 20 shots against Suriname as well. So Haiti is a dangerous team, but I think that this kind of fool you a little bit. Honduras is way better than that. Honduras could have challenged them way more, to be honest. So I will give Jamaica and Haiti both credit, but I think that both Honduras and Costa Rica could have stepped it up a notch. And when they did step it up a notch, both teams, both Jamaica and Haiti, struggled to keep them. So one thing I can say, both teams could take confidence from this round. Haiti is going to be a dangerous team, just like Jamaica will be a dangerous team. But I don't think they are better or on par with both Honduras and Costa Rica, to be honest. I still thought that Costa Rica had the next gear to go, which we all saw it. And we couldn't deal with it. And I thought that Honduras have a next gear to go over Haiti as well. But Haiti is a very good team. And Jamaica is a team in the works. You get me? Yes. I think both Haiti and Jamaica is a team in the works. Because Jamaica showed skill sets. We saw the same skill set from what? Haiti have more skill sets than Jamaica, because Haiti passes the ball. They are comfortable on the ball just the same. and they are fast, big, and strong, just the same as Jamaica. So they have more skill sets than Jamaica. So, but I think both of them will be equally as threatening in the final stage. If Haiti was in Jamaica group, I think that they would have done the same thing as Jamaica, if not more solidified than even Jamaica, because they have the passing, something that we wanted, and we got a little of the passing yesterday from Jamaica. All right, so both Haiti and Jamaica, I think they're going to be two dangerous teams in the next round. Whether they're going to qualify, don't know, but they're going to give everybody problems. That's what I know. All right, yes. So anyways, I for this one, for this grouping, I had 80 challenging for top spot. I had 80 challenging for top spot. So I had Honduras possible first, 80 second, El Salvador third. No, Suriname to try and tip El Salvador. Suriname was a disappointment. They did not win any one of their games. Showcase passing ability. Passing ability, but aside from that, they never be direct enough to get something out of the game. All right, so I got this group wrong. Haiti came third, El Salvador second, but Honduras, we all expected Honduras to be up there, so I don't think we got that so wrong. We had Honduras winning it, you know, but anybody to upset them was Haiti, and nobody really did. El Salvador came second. All right, yeah, so I got a few wrong in that one. All right, we got a few wrong in that one. All right, let me just look at the rest of the grouping. United States, Canada, Trinidad and Tobago, Barbados. We got that one spot on correct. Spot on correct. Every single placements. Mexico, Panama, Guatemala, Curacao. We got to Curacao wrong in this one. So both the Dutch region them let me down. Curacao and Suriname let me down. Conceded a boatload of goals and didn't really put up a fight in none of the games them. All right. Let me know what say you on the two Dutch teams coming in. Guatemala surprised me. They came third. They are way better. So Guatemala is out of Jamaica. Guatemala are 80. I want to say, surprisingly, I will put Guatemala first in front of Haiti and Jamaica with their belief system. I don't know if it's because it's home advantage, but these guys don't come out to lose games. You get me? And they will cause the problems, and I think they will cause Jamaica all sorts of problems. All sorts of problems. All sorts of problems. They ain't lying over and rolling over. I think Jamaica will get a true test, and I don't know who want to bet in that game if we're gonna get a red card, because it's the two most attended team. It's the two most attended team in the tournament. So let me know if you predict a red card in that game. I think if you predict a red card in that game, it would not be a far-fetched conversation, because both of those teams, they are all in, and it's an emotional game for both of them. Believe me, it's going to be an entertaining one. So to be honest, we only got three placements. No, two placements in total switched over. So that goes to show you that we can predict football. So football at the youth 15 to 17 levels are not the same level. That's what I wanted to prove, you know. So if we can predict it and almost get it 100% correct, it goes to tell you that all 15 years old to 17-year-old are not the same level of players. That makes no logical sense. All right, so we have proved it again, over and over. All right. Guys, remember to smash the like button, share and subscribe. All right, let me go through the comments now. We're going to go through the brackets and stuff now coming in, and we are going to make our predictions. All right. What good result, JD? They throw away 2-0 lead. Come on. The coach not good at all. You say fast on the wing, and they could hardly beat opponents. Yeah, they're fast on the wing, man. They're fast on the wing. But you have to get the opportunity to beat the opponent, all right? You can't just say, oh, they are not fast on the wing because they never beat the opponent every single time. They need things to go their way to beat the opponents. All right? Yes. All right. So this man is always a fight, you know. Yeah, man. So make sure to smash the like button. Let me see. Okay. What? For the odd people, 20 likes. Oh wow, that's terrible. JD, what a go on in the building. We are just here recapping things and going through the teams and everything. Guys, give me your best five teams in order after watching that. And all of the teams I'm qualified now. Give me your best five teams based on performances. All right. Marcelo says 78 minutes. Costa Rica scored. Okay, okay. When was the red card ended? Spin it. The information was on the screen, bro. All right, 72nd and the 73rd, Costa Rica scored about 5 to 6 minutes after. All right, Lansley Blake, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Massive respect. I think Jamaica will get two red cards in the game, in my opinion. Oh my God, island card. So why you couldn't say Jamaica get one red card and Guatemala get a red card? We don't finish off games. Good. But after the red card, the game went downhill, even if Costa Rica was going to score. They didn't until. Yes. All right. The coach is no good. That's coming from Colin Quest. If we had a pro coach, we could compete with the top teams. We have no tactics. It's just kick and run, kick and hope. No, we played better yesterday. We passed a few balls here and there, won the ball in midfield, but it's just a style that we play. We play a system that nowadays personnels, our viewers will not be happy with. And you have to just get to it. That is what Jamaica does. We don't play an attractive style of football. That is what it does. You get me? We're not going to get it different. I'm very sorry. But it is a system. It is a system that they're working with. Hopefully, and I think if Al Grimson will not play a more attractive style of football, so boy, I'm telling you, you're going to complain about the national team as well. We just don't play attractive football as what you want. We have a luxury to see Real Madrid, PSG, Bayern Munich, Manchester City, Liverpool playing some swashbuckling football. It's not the same all over the world. You understand me? That's the difference now. Jamaica never played that type of football, none at all. And I don't know when they're going to play that type of football because it will take a culture shift. You get me? To play that style of football. So we have to just get used to what they are doing now and give them some credit. All right. Bless up, Chris Smith. Thanks very much for being here. 3 red cards in the tournament so far. 2 of them Jamaica and 1 Guatemala. I agree. No, but red card was handed out in the first game with Trinidad. Trinidad on the line. Remember, Trinidad tried to stop the guy from Crystal Palace. It's 4 red cards handed out in the game. So the first one was Trinidad, the guy from Crystal Palace. We could not forget that because remember they were doing good against Canada until they got the red card. All right, even though Canada was a better team up until that point, just the same. Well, to me, at all levels in football, we not fast. We skillful though, all right. And I would say the opposite, Mexico first, United States second, Panama third, Honduras fourth, El Salvador fifth. All right. Okay. All right, cool. USA first, Mexico second, Honduras third, Panama fourth, and Canada in that order. Okay, all right. So that is people's top 5. All right. Surprised that Sheridan put USA first because I thought that we could say that Mexico kind of because we're not really factoring what type of quality, but because okay, I understand because Mexico drew one of the games, but Panama is a very tough team. Top of the morning, Devil Dog. What are you doing, man? Great 75 minutes from the boys. I would not say great 75 minutes. I would say a good 45 minutes. Because remember, Devil Dog, you cannot. The most dominant period of the game from any team was from 45th minute from the whistle blow to 68th in the game. 68th in the game. So I can't say 75 minutes of greatness. I have to say 45 minutes of being competitive, and you're a slightly better team. In that 45 minutes. Because remember, they had 3 big chances that you gave them in the same 45 minutes. So if you're going to literally analyze football in its entirety, I don't think we played great. But it's the effort that I'm happy with. We can build from that, that's in football in terms I'm just giving you, My best 5 is Mexico, United States, Canada, Guatemala, Honduras. So you put Canada and Guatemala over Honduras. Wow. All right. All right, big boss. JD, I sorry, I left out Jamaica. No, but Jamaica was not one of the five best teams, to be honest. We have to be honest. So we can't lie to people. They weren't one of the best five teams. I think they're one of the challenging teams. I'm surprised that they put Guatemala in it as well. You get me? I think Guatemala and Jamaica are two with Haiti would be three of the more trying teams. I don't think they're one of the top teams out of based on performances. You get me? Yes. But I think all of them can be true trouble for all of the top seeded teams. You get me? All top seeded teams go in the top five, flat out. Mexico go in it, United States go in it, Costa Rica go in it, Honduras go in it. All of them in the top five best performing teams. All right? Yes. And then you have to pick one of the others that did well. Yeah. Both our red cards wasn't warrant. All right, Spinity. I stand corrected on the red card. Okay, no problem, man. That's all right. After getting a red and a yellow, we will have no team to play USA. Even if we win, the ref going to ensure we can't fill 11 players against. So you said it's gonna be so much card, and we're gonna lose already, and we're not gonna have any player. Oh wow. Okay, 16 likes. Yeah. They're beating us bad. 25 minutes and we have five likes I'm seeing. The disrespect. Guys, get the likes up. We have 65 people in it. So get the likes up to 50 as fast as possible. So just make one click because you have 65. So we must have 50 of our people involved. All right? Yes. We must at least have 50 of our people involved. Okay? Yes. we cannot have 5 likes and 16 likes and all of those madness, and we're having good conversations. All right, yes, guys, remember to join us later. We have 2 streams that we're going to be covering. Nigeria one, we have Nigeria playing their second match because they're preparing for a World Cup, and we will put some Jamaica Reggae Girls involved in it because Jamaica Reggae Girls played Spain. And we are going to put all of the upcoming information. So girl football will be the next one right there. And then after in the night, we are going to do 80 on their quest to go to World Cup as well. All right? Yes. Yeah, man. We will check back the likes if it moved from 5. Maybe it's just people turn up. Maybe it's just all the haters them turn up on the video at one time. The haters them for our channel turn up on the videos them first. All right? Yes. All right. We lost our train of thought there. All right? Yes. So for me, first I would say it's Mexico. I would still give Mexico the first place. Then I would put USA second, even though USA won all of their games and pretty much looked dominant in all of their games. Yes, but Mexico's creativity when a person drop back in a low block is more effective than United States. So I want to say Mexico slightly get that nod over United States. Third on this list, I would say Honduras. Honduras definitely they're a good team. So I put that's for third. Fourth on this list, I would have to go. I would put Panama on it. Panama slightly get the edge over Costa Rica, and then fifth on the list would be Costa Rica. And why am I putting Costa Rica? It clearly shows that once they put themselves at full strength, and the pressing, most of the other teams that comes below them cannot deal with them. All right, cannot deal with them. So that's why I went with that. So that's my 5 right there. That's my 5. Guatemala, Jamaica, El Salvador, Haiti, they come below those teams. So that's my 5 best team right there. All right. So they said likes 33. Okay. Mirak says United States, Mexico, Panama, Honduras, Canada. Okay. And we never put Canada in it. Wow. So Canada never made my Canada might not make my because I think Costa Rica is better than Canada. You know, yeah. Think they move the ball a bit better. They create the ball at full strength though. Not when they're taking off players and not having their main players on the field. You know, at full strength, I think they're slightly above Canada. Slightly above Canada. Not far, but slightly. All right, so that's why I put them in it. Um, no. Blake, once our people come, we'll get the likes. You have some people, they come here to try and hold down the video. You understand me? Yes, they don't participate, they just come here to watch. Yes, so they will eventually go when we be successful every day. JD, is the female football team using their strong squad? I saw Spain not using their strong squad because Spain have some problems. We saw even one of our girl Salma that we complained about in the youth team. She came on against Jamaica. Yes, so they're trying to build an additional squad. You get me? But Spain is so far ahead of Jamaica. It doesn't matter what they use. They're gonna beat Jamaica. And majority of the teams in the world. Spain is a champion under 17, under 20, and really and truly, they should have beaten England in the Euros. But as you know, England, there are some wing players that pose problems from time to time, and that's what caught out Spain. But Spain dominated England. England went on to win the Euros, but Spain was a better team. Likewise, most of those teams that came after Spain, Sweden and all of those teams, Germany was better than England. All of the teams that England played and England won over, they were not the better team in that run towards becoming champions in the Euros. We covered that on the channel. So Spain is one of the best teams in the world at all levels of football, and that's all. When you learn the fundamentals of football, you tend to just be very good. JD, we have JA overseas base players who can pass the ball. It's just the coaches no good. Period. Okay, fair enough. Canada is at a 7th, JA 8 or 9th. But we can beat a few teams with luck. All right. Dean Fraser, how you doing, man? Hope all is well with you and the family. All right. Massive respect. All right. Yeah, man. We saw the lights gone up to 10 now. Yes. So our people them coming in. Yes. Anyways, so what we have to do right here now, we have to make some prediction. Guys. So let me go from team to team. All right. We're only doing this one. And if we do fill it out in time, then we can go to the next bracket. All right. So Mexico, Nicaragua. Let's see. So that we get 5 votes per matches. Nicaragua can be a team that will shock you, you know. They press well. They have a traditional passing team. Yes, they have a traditional passing system that can pose Mexico problem because they do press as well. So this game might not be as easy, you know. Scoreline might be big, but I think they're gonna have problems. Mexico will have problems in this game. Still will pick Mexico. I will still pick Mexico. Don't get me wrong, but I think it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough from time to time. All right, so Mexico, Nicaragua. Let me write them down because I'm going to come back to this. Mexico, Nicaragua. I think they're going to pose Mexico some problems, but Mexico will get over the line in the end. Maybe 3-0 or so. All right. So Island Card says 5-0. Sheridan says Mexico will win with ease. I think they're going to be competitive. It's one game. They're going to fight their heart out. So even though I think Mexico will win over 3 goals, I still believe they're going to be competitive in the damn game. All right. It's not going to be a one-sided beatdown like how you saw Cuba versus Guadeloupe yesterday. It's going to be a little bit more competitive. Them created, keeping the ball and exercising their footballing knowledge. Maybe they are not as talented as the Mexicans, but they are going to do something in the game. We missed a great opportunity to finish first. Playing on the home team can be dangerous, but not just playing the home team. The actual team is good, you know? So not just playing them. So we have 3 people went with Mexico. All right. And I went with Mexico as well. All right. So and then we have Dwayne Thomas says Mexico 3-1. All right, good. Mexico 3-1. All right. Then we have El Salvador. All right. Colin Quest says Mexico 6-0. Jesus God. All right. El Salvador vs Trinidad. All right. So El Salvador vs Trinidad, guys. El Salvador vs Trinidad. What you make of that one? El Salvador vs Trinidad. What you make of that one? Mexico, makes it all. All right, so everybody go in Mexico. Nicaragua don't have a chance in their eyes. El Salvador, Trinidad. El Salvador, Rasta Saint says, Jano, say a thief demand them get thief. The ball them play could have been better, but straight robbery. All right, all right. Rasta Saint just a join the stream. All right, El Salvador 4, Trinidad 1. Trinidad, they could be, they try to I don't know, because against Barbados, I thought that they were a disappointment to a certain extent. I thought that they would have built off the two performances that they look okay against Canada and look okay against the United States. Thought they would have put it together and win out in the end, but they never did. They never did at all. So it's tough. It's tough. I think El Salvador this time around will press the life out of them and pose as much problems. I think El Salvador it's going to be not it's going to be a tough game, because Trinidad can be physical from time to time, and they do go wings, and the wings can pose the South American teams problems from time to time, or the South American style from problem to problem from time to time. So I think it's going to be an interesting game. I will go with 3-1. 3-1, but I will go with El Salvador win. I think Trinidad is a disappointment from time to time. All right, El Salvador, Trinidad 0, El Salvador 4, El Salvador 2-1, El Salvador 2-1, El Salvador 2-1, El Salvador 2-0. All right, so everybody went with El Salvador there. We're gonna go to the next bracket, because once we have that, we can follow out who will advance. All right, who will advance. So basically, we are saying in that bracket, it's Mexico vs El Salvador. All right, Mexico vs El Salvador. So we're gonna just write that down. We're not gonna do the prediction until we finish all the round of 16. But let me put El Salvador right there. Versus Mexico. All right, let me move on now. Panama, Cuba. Panama, Cuba. Panama proved that they are a troublesome team. Obviously, they need their two striker on the field, or their two forward clinical players on the field at all times. But I still believe that they are a physical team. They are technical enough to pose teams that try to pass the ball problems. Yes, because Cuba will come out, try to press and pass the ball. Cuba is a good team. We saw it against Jamaica, we saw it against Costa Rica, and we saw it against Guadeloupe. They're a good team. They're a good team. All right, and they're gonna get from strength to strength. I can bet you that they're going to get from strength to strength. Big of yourself, Ian. Thanks for being here. All right, yes, but I still believe that Panama's physicality and directness at time to time will pose them all sorts of problems. All sort of problems. So I think Panama will win this game, because Panama is one of the best teams so far. All right, they have the mix with they mix technical side with physical, and they have a good system, and they have a good coaching behind them. I think that will be enough. I do believe that Cuba will score, because Cuba is a good team. Cuba might just be on the same level as Jamaica. I think so. I think Cuba might just be the same level as Jamaica overall in their footballing development. If not, I don't know. I believe I like Cuba footballing style more than Jamaica. Obviously, you know that, because the type of football that I like, yes, it's more suited to me. But I think both of them on the same level. Jamaica and Cuba on the same level. Make of that what you will, but Jamaica and Cuba on the same level. I can tell that. So Cuba will pose Panama problems, but I definitely see Panama getting the win there. All right. All right. So Panama versus Cuba. I'm going for Panama winning. All right. All right, and I will go with 3-2. I think it's going to be a close game, because these guys can create. They are going to create. Panama 2, Cuba 0. None from, all right, Cuba 1, Panama 1. Sheridan's a Panama 3. Panama 2, Cuba 3. So Ian think that Panama will lose to Cuba 3-2, the opposite way. And I went for 3-2. Dean Fraser went for the same scoreline as myself. Dwayne says 2-0 to Panama. Cuba 1, Panama 0. Cuba is Jekyll and I inconsistent. No, Rasta said if you watch Cuba was consistent. Cuba was consistent. The amount of chance Cuba could have scored 6 goals on Jamaica, because they created that amount of chance. And Jamaica could have scored 6 goals on them as well. The game could have done 6-6. So Cuba created the most chance in the entire tournament for one of the underdog teams because they created chances just the same, even in the Costa Rica game. You understand me? And they created 60 billion chances in the Guadeloupe game. So Cuba, I just believe that they never put away most of their chances. You get me? And that's just the problem. You get me? But they are going to be a problematic team. But I would still give Panama the edge right there. All right, Honduras, Bermuda. Honduras, Bermuda. That's the only thing stopping Cuba. I'm telling you, man. Only thing stopping Cuba, just their finishing. If they could finish, man. If they have one solid striker, if you take the Panama striker and put on Cuba, Cuba might win all of the games. Jamaica, Costa Rica, and Guadeloupe. Just that striker. Because they created the chances. They just don't have that clinical edge, to be honest. All right, so we have Honduras, Bermuda. Do you guys believe that Bermuda have a chance? Bermuda, they said, had a lot of players in here. They brought in a lot of players from England. Hold on. Bermuda, let me make sure to tell you. Let me make sure to get it, guys, because I think you guys are. Let me pull up this one right here. To tell you the Bermuda squad. Bermuda brought in a lot of kids from Brookhouse, from England, and America, I think. So don't jump the gun to say that they're gonna be terrible out the blocks. All right, they might just be better than what we expect. 1 second, guys. I'm just trying to get. I'm just trying to get the youth 17 I'm just trying to get. All right, good. We're just trying to get the youth 17 Rasta. All right, so it's up now. It's up now. Let me go on the Bermuda one. Okay, that's our referees. Let me try to get the Bermuda team just to let you know. I think they're a little bit. They might just be a little bit better. Obviously, we never got the chance to see them as yet fully. All right, I'm trying. Where's this damn thing, man? 1 second, guys. I'm trying to get the Bermuda squad before we jump the gun to say that they're dog. Okay, yes, we have it right here. We're gonna open it now. To show you. All right, Bermuda. All right. I'm not saying that once you bring in the kids, you're going to be automatically good, No, I'm not saying that, But I'm just saying, be careful of we disrespecting Bermuda off the rip. All right. Bermuda, yes, Bermuda is a team that brought in Brookhouse and America. So majority of Bermuda players are from England and United States. Majority of them are from England and United States on this team. So Bermuda might just be better than what we think. All right, yes, Bermuda might just be better. Obviously, Honduras will have the edge because Honduras is one of the best teams, and not often we get players outside the region come in. It never always click at first start because the pressing from our region, the Concacaf, and the stamina, the energetic level, sometimes pose problem. We saw it in the World Cup, Mexico, United States, Mexico, and United States, Mexico, and Canada. They were very much athletic and destructive for a lot of teams, even teams that are better than them. All right, and I thought at younger level when youth come here, they can't adapt as fast. So that's why you saw Curacao, Suriname feel so miserable. They can pass the ball better than everyone, but you need more than that. Honduras 12, Bermuda 0. No, we're gonna give him a chance, Ian, to take it back. I think it's not gonna be 12-0. Honduras 7, Bermuda 0. I gave you guys information here. Honduras 5, Bermuda 1. Yeah, more like that. I think 4-1 or so. 4-1. Yeah, because it's quality players. You can't tell me that the Brookhouse players them just can't play football because they came to the Concacaf region. I don't want to believe that. Jamaica is more technically sound and have better finishers. All right, Kemar Sutton. All right, 5-0. All right, 5-0. All right, my goodness. All right. Honduras 2, Bermuda 1. All right, guys, I'm telling you, we're flat out does dismissing Bermuda. They're not going to be just a walkover like that. The 10-5 nils won't happen so easy. All right, that's all I'm telling you. Let me. You know what? Let me do it this way so you can see what I'm seeing on my books. All right, so you can keep on talking and keep on disrespecting the teams. Let me maximize it right here. So you can see, and you look up the names of yourself from Brookhouse and in England. All right, yes, the kids are not as Um, Average as what you think. I think they are good players, so go and check them out yourself. That is the Bermuda team. It's not a big idiot team, and they have time to work on things because they weren't participating in the first round. All right, so they have time to work on things. The only thing is they're not going to have the match sharpness like everyone else. That is true. But some people said when they don't play all of the games, it's better for you sometimes. So we never may know. Greetings from Guatemala. El Via, thanks very much for being here, man. I said your team will finish bottom, you know. Kudos to you guys. You fought valiant, destroyed Curacao. 8 goals to 3. So I'm sorry for that. All right. Your team is one of the best teams in the tournament. All right. And your team will come up against my team. All right. And I'm not so sure of my team surely getting the win. So you guys are doing a good job. So keep it up. All right. Yes. I'm very sorry to predict your loss. You guys have proven to me that you're better than that. But you guys need to behave a little bit better with your anger. Even though we are Jamaicans, we can't really tell you to behave with your anger because we are worse than, than you. But you need to tune down your anger, and we need to do the same. So both of us in the same ballpark. Bermuda is a nobody, JD. So that is a reality. Honduras will dog walk over them. No, not my God. The mans them don't just pour at football all of a sudden. Maybe they don't have the chemistry. But you never may know if it's going to click. All right? We shall see. All right. I think 4-1 would be respectful. All right. I think they are not going to be this poor as what Island Card saying. All right. And this is just so Island Card talk, guys. Island Card bash Jamaica. He bashes every team. So if you never watch him Island Card, in life you wouldn't know about him. He's not a hater of Jamaica. Island Card he's just a direct person. If he believes that that's how it goes, he's gonna call it as it is. All right. Bless up, Owen. How you doing, man? Bermuda dead like anti-foul. My goodness, guys, don't be surprised, if this squad that these guys pick here is as competitive as our squad, and much of the other squads in the tournament, So maybe the only thing stopping them, is actually chemistry, All right. Yes. So don't jump to beat up Bermuda. That's all I'm going to say to you guys. All right. Let me go back to our brackets. So we will give Honduras the edge because Honduras is one of the best teams. But I don't like the fact that we just selling out the Bermuda, that they're going to get slapped up left, right, and center. All right? JD, Bermuda going to surprise a lot of us. No, not me. They're going to surprise the other people in the chat talking about they're going to get slapped left, right, and center. All right? Yes. And I hope people see how the Jamaicans them act, So it's not just Jamaica alone, them better go get slapped up. They just straightforward. All right. Yes. Danica says 6-1 to Honduras. You see that? So all right. Up JD. You think Damrep stand a chance against USA? Boy, oh boy, we're gonna pull up. Just wait until we get there. Don't rush the show, man. We're gonna get there. All right. We're gonna get there. All right. Yeah, man. Tomorrow, Guatemala, Jamaica 1-1. All right, so that would have been penalties, right? Because remember, it's knockout rounds, knockout rounds. I could see 1-1. I think none of them are better than each other. I think Guatemala is equally up there as Jamaica, but they have different skill set. One use wing plays, and one use pressing and physicality with passing ability. You get me? So it's just which one of the pies you pick. If they can keep the ball out of the air and on the ground, they can defeat Jamaica. Maybe easy. And if the Jamaica can keep it on the wings and keep the ball in the air and keep on turning it over to the wing plays them like what they did yesterday, at least the first half, they could defeat Guatemala easily as well. So it's which one turn out on the day. Both of them have two different systems, so it's which one have be effective. All right, yes. Because all of Guatemala's game, they were equally as competitive as the next team. Every single one of them, even the Mexican game. You get me? Yeah. So it's going to be a tough one. The difference with countries like Bermuda, Once they spot talent, they are generally sent to England or the US to school to develop, while we keep them to play in the Costa Manning Cup. Um, Omzo said, JD, how many hours sleep you got? Not much, not much. But because I am back in, I said I'm just gonna cover all of my duty today, and then tomorrow I can get more sleep time. All right. And I don't have my kid today, so I don't have to worry about my Omzo. All right. Yes, I can get sleep in between. I feel like no team is small soccer. It's small. Soccer is unpredictable. John Wick going with. All right. He's saying no team is small, but the fact that man bringing a bag of players from England, and you want to say they're going to come and get 10 and 15. I just think, no, we should be careful. Jamaica better than Guatemala. Jamaica winning this easily. I am not sure about a Nitro. Don't think Jamaica is better than Guatemala. I think both of them are equal. Both of them impressed me in their own way. You get me? It's just which one of the football be effective on the day. If Jamaica can get their wing plays going, which I think they're going to struggle to do it because Guatemala have that problem. They can secure those wing plays. I saw them do it with better teams than Jamaica. So I think it's going to be a good match. Don't be surprised in that game. Don't be any one of those teams can win it. Nitro, I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry. Guatemala will give Costa Rica problems and will give Cuba problem and beat Cuba as well and beat Guadeloupe as well. You get me? Yes, Guatemala is a good team, brother. All right. Yes. So it's a good matchup coming. All right. So after us go in it serious, know that we have to work on our skills to beat them. Don't go in and talk about we're gonna win game easy. Win which game easy. Which part of Jamaica play football easy and I for we to win game easy. Everything will come down to better coaching, JD. No. Yeah. But if Jamaica repeat what they did in the first 45 minutes and get the success, yes, Jamaica could win the game. That's what we said because that is Jamaica's style, and we have to just accept that is Jamaica's style. You get me? Yes. So Jamaica needs to try target that what they did in 45 minutes. But don't go with the headless chicken mentality, which you just a run for the entire 45 minutes because you're not going to survive the whole game, and Guatemala will win the game because Guatemala, they are strong and their stamina level is ridiculous. So if you only go for 45 minutes, you're not going to win the game. I'm very sorry. Guatemala will win the game. You have to play the same style, but conserve. Play a proper tournament game. A proper tournament game. I just think Jamaica been playing 45 minutes for every game so far, and that is not that's a problem for me. I think we need to play not 45 minutes, and then we have a chance. JD never sleep. No man. I do get sleep, man. Jamaica 1, Guatemala 3. Jamaica score first, get one red card and multiple yellow card and lose the game. The ref is going to kill us. Okay, Colin Quest. My God. That is a precise one. Anyways, we move on. With a good game plan, we can win. Yes, of course. That's why I said Guatemala can win as well, but Jamaica can win just the same as well. You get me? Yes. Because we saw that we have stamina problem, and Guatemala is one of the fittest team. One of the fittest team, period. You get me? Yes. So we can't just say we are going to be better than them, and they are fit. They are almost fitter than everybody. All right. Yes. So, anyways, we get Honduras. We have put out Mevs. We are talking on the brackets right now. We are literally showing the brackets on the screen. And you say, can we get the brackets? We are literally showing the brackets. We're just going from team to team. All right. Yes. So Costa Rica, Puerto Rico. Wow. Costa Rica, Puerto Rico. United States. Light guys. United States light up against Costa Rica. You think Puerto Rico will turn over Costa Rica? Or you think Costa Rica is too good for them at full strength? Let me know. JD, Jamaica is going to win on penalties. Oh, Lord. No. I don't want any penalty. I want it to win before penalties. Jamaica should win this game without penalties. Everything will come down to better coaching. But if that's the case, we wouldn't be reached next round because every other team are better coaching than we. You get me? That's one thing I can say. I think some of the time it's just the quality of the players. Them think number 8 score a rocket goal out of his own. You understand me? Yes, so I don't think it's going to come down to coaching. I think it's going to come down to the kids them don't want to lose the damn game. You understand me? Yes, because if it was down to coaching, I don't have any faith. Can't wait to watch the damn rep. Damn rep and United States will be a good one. They made the finals in the U20, so let's see if damn rep can pull an upset. That would be a shocker though. So Guatemala is little, strong, and have stamina. Yes. They are little pit bull. Guatemala right name is a little pit bulls. All right. Yes. 2-1 for Jamaica, and we always concede late. All right. Guatemala 4, Jamaica 1. Dr. GG, my goodness. Costa Rica 4-0. So you think that Puerto Rico have no chance against Costa Rica? Let me go back and show you Puerto Rico team. All right. And Puerto Rico team is much more of a gel team, you know. So it's not like Bermuda that they can use the excuse for. Puerto Rico is more of a gelled team. All right. Let me give you a Puerto Rico squad. Because you guys out here not checking the facts, you know. You're just out here just going off just the big names, you know. Yes. So this is Puerto Rico team, guys. Puerto Rico team, barely have Puerto Ricans on it. All right, it's mainly United States on it, merely United States on it. All right, just like what they did in all competitions, and they have become pros at doing this thing. So don't be surprised if Puerto Rico put up a valiant effort against Costa Rica, valiant effort. But I still believe that Costa Rica should have enough with a full strength team to get over them. But I don't believe that it's going to be a dog walk over them, you know. No 4-0. I think it's going to be closer, maybe like 2-1, 3-1 maximum in favor of Costa Rica. Yes, Guatemala is a good team and have home advantage, and they will also have the referee support. Okay, Kevin Williams said they're going to have everything. Puerto Rico 2, Costa Rica 1. Costa Rica will beat Puerto Rico by 6-0. My goodness, John Wick. So okay, so everybody else said Costa Rica will batter Puerto Rico. Damn. So even with me showing you guys the facts, you're still over here saying that Costa Rica will batter Puerto Rico. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Let me maximize it so we can get the bracket bigger for people. All right, so that is good. We are at Costa Rica right now. All right, Costa Rica going nowhere. All right. All right. PR is a nobody as well. But Big Boss, PR did better than even some of our teams in youth football, you know, via doing the same process of getting Americans. So we have to be careful how we disrespect them. Individually, we are comparable to any other country in Concacaf. Where we fall down is in our team. I don't think we are comparable to any other nations. I think we are comparable to the lower tier of the top tier. So we are not compared to United States individually, none at all, and Mexico, none at all. But we can compare to the Honduras individually, the Costa Rica, those teams. But the two top teams, no, we can't compare. And then we have Perez in the building. Massive respect, my brother. How you doing, man? Puerto Rico, USA, yes, Lafo. Yes, it is USA. That's why we show them. Because we don't want people just blindly picking teams. We want to make sure we get it accurate. Because the Wemaxit family always get the things accurate. Peru, Puerto Rico is a USA, okay. Puerto Rico is USA C team, all right. Even though Damrep is a baseball country, I think the difference with them and Puerto Rico is that Damrep has shown that they are growing fast. Yes, Damrep spent a lot of money. Damrep spent a lot of money. That's why they are growing so fast. Sorry, my brother, because remember, we have our brother Luis Perez from Damrep, but he knows that as well. They are spending money, but they are not just spending money. They love the sport. That's why they're growing so fast. All right. I don't think Costa Rica will beat up Puerto Rico at this age level. All right. And I agree there. I think they're going to win. I said I will put it 3-1 or 2-1. All right. Let me move on to Canada 80. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I think this is going to be the first upset. I don't know if we're Africans or mad vibes, but this is what I'm pinning my first upset to on. Canada versus 80. Canada coming in as the favorites in this one. I think this is where the upset comes. I am very sorry, Africans. All right. But this is where I say I have the first upset. And it's not because me being no Asian as what you guys lie on me every single time. Yes, I think this is honestly where we get the first upset of the tournament. Canada versus 80. I actually think 80 will win genuinely, not biasly. I think I know Africans and mad vibes in their feelings. I don't know where they are. They might be at work. But Canada, 80 will be one of the toughest one. I think 80 will topple Canada. All right. Yes, I don't know what people say on that, but that is the biggest upset. Guys, we need 40 more likes to reach 100. Come on, do us a solid with the likes to make her reach 100. Yes. But this is what I'm saying. I saw 80 is competitive. 80 actually look better than Canada in this tournament. Yeah, I think 80 actually look better than Canada. Canada picked up more points because their opposition might slightly be easier. And once they got the right opposition, they falter there. Dean Fraser says USA have 2 teams. Yes, man, USA have a lot of teams. Jamaica will be back home after Guatemala match. 2-0 to Guatemala. Okay, Kevin saying that we are going to lose to Guatemala. 83-0 and Danica Knight. I am telling you, I am very sorry. I know the Canadians will hate me, but I am watching the damn game, and I am telling you, this is where I think the upset happens. I know people will click me and send to the Canadians, but I could be wrong. Canada might come out and play their best game, but I am telling you, 80 might smoke Canada. All right, let me try and get Africans because I don't want to talk there. I know one. Oh my God, Mad Vibes turn up. He turns up. Where's Africa? So someone talk Mad Vibes instant. These people. It's okay. 83 Canada, no shot on target. Oh my God. JD, I don't agree with you, bro. Individually, America and Mexico not much better than Jamaica. No, man, South Cry, man. What you talking about, man? A professional player have in a brother. Jamaica have schoolboy in a brother. Jamaica can't compare with America individual, brother. We don't put that. We don't go over the top, brother. I think if Jamaica was as good as America individually, they don't need any coach. They go out there and batter these teams. Be flat out. All right, Canada 3, 81. Dr. Gigi at 8.80. Canada 2, 83. All right, I'm gonna read out everything before I give my prediction. All right, because I know I'm putting it on the line, you know, because the Canadian in a long time they want to smoke me, you know. They have me up from the back in the days with Suriname, you know. That's so long. Mad Vibes them have me up, you know. Which Rockford, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. JD twerking for his Asian fans. No, you don't watch 80. That's why you come here talking like that. I said, all right, you know, let me hold my peace because I'm not going to go over top because I know you guys are going to come back. When you just want me to get one prediction wrong so they can beat me, all right? Canada 382. I think it will be close match, but because I'm not impressed with Canada at all. All right? Medea JD 80 dead, all right? Oh my days. All right, Mad Vibe said 3-1 Canada. All right. 80 is a dangerous team. Canada has a match on their hands. Yes. I actually think 80 beats Canada. I'm very sorry, guys. Mevs, Canada 80 2-0 over Canada. All right. Thank you, Mevs. All right. So people actually agreeing with me. So why Mad Vibes them act like say I'm pantering? Iman Omzo acting like I'm pantering for my 80 supporters. Oh my God. These guys, they always make up some stories to let me look bad. I agree. 80 could be the first upset. Will be a good game. Yes. JD, you know I'm always here for your streams, bro. No, but I never saw you commented. None at all. Until I said, wait until I see this one. Guys, we know that Honduras made wait again, but it's impressive that here they can get 20 shots off on Honduras and also Suriname, and also for El Salvador they blindly robbed them. That's why they never V for maybe top spot. To be honest, you get me? Yes, to be honest. You get me? Yeah, man. If y'all think 80 can beat Canada, then Damret might surprise us. No, we are talking about the little fake-ass game that you guys played before that you beat 80. 80 grew through the game. And Luis Perez, I'm very sorry. If 80 will, Damret now, they slapped up Damret as well. All right? But Damret is a good team, don't get me wrong. Damret is better than 80, Luis. Hope they faced oh my God. All right. I'm telling you, I got some clippings because I just people recorded, so I did not get to see the full game. But I thought that 80 is better now than when they faced Damrep. Remember the team does not have any training, nothing. They don't have the best time, you know, because their country is going through a hard time. You get me? And they have to always use damn rep to get themselves up to par, you know. Louis Love from Jamaica. Yeah, man, Louis Perry is a good guy, man, you know. 83-2. You know what? Let me put down mine. 83, Canada 2. When you guys click me, I'm going to put this separate. 80 beat Canada. That is the first upset, all right? This will be a tough match, but Canada has a slight advantage. One person agree with you. that, oh my dear, I think Canada will walk through 80 easily. They have better defense. Wow. Don't get me wrong. It won't be a cakewalk, but Canada will win. JD Love hype up 80. Watch him. A 2 year, it's like 15 competitions. This man over here telling me that I hyped up 80 every stream. All right, you know what? Let me leave it alone. Because when it's not Suriname, Canada seeding is influencing most people thoughts against 80. Yes, man, it's okay. It's okay. I'm telling you, that's what I'm picking my first upset on. All right, so we leave from 80, Canada to all right. I am not going to make a prediction here now. Obviously, me being the host, and you know I have more videos to come, and you know I am going to do my videos. All right. Yes. So Jamaica, Guatemala. I am not going to predict this one. I will leave it up to the fans. All right. Yes. All right. Yes. I gave my take. All right. JD is an Haitian, so it's not surprising to see him pick 80. My God. The Asian army woke up. 80 have some good individual players. But guys, you know, I can't understand you. You guys just jump in the same Asian and all sorts of bad things. Disrespecting me every single time. But watch 80 played. Which one of them played better? 80 or Canada? I would say 80 played better. So that's all I'm saying. Asian have good individual players and they do play good football. I don't know, but the ref seems a bit racist against Haiti and Jamaica. I think every tournament we played, I can say Haiti and Jamaica had problems. I don't know if it's racially charged, but those teams are always having problems. But the problem is they're always bigger than everybody else, and they're always big and physical. So maybe I'm just giving them the benefit of the doubt. So maybe they could sometimes make the judgment wrong because of how strong the Jamaicans are. The Asians. Asians are naturally more bigger than Jamaicans. Yeah, I thought it was the opposite way around, but Asians are actually bigger than Jamaicans. Don't know how that, but yeah, they are actually bigger. And I think they are bigger at the U17 as well. The U20 definitely, U17 definitely. Yeah. So, but Jamaica and Haiti always be two big teams, you know. So maybe that's why JD says Suriname will come third and then get slapped up. Yes, man, I took my pill and said Suriname gets slapped up. Curacao gets slapped up. Yes, and I asked early in this video what really went wrong with the Dutch Massive. Half of 80 team are playing players who couldn't make Canada's team. Check the roster. How much save Montreal? Okay, that simple tell you they're gonna batter Canada. Then, all right, well, guys. I hope it don't stream on a Jamaican day because I want to have that stream by myself and Canada and Mad Vibes. I hope Mad Vibes drive me for that stream and Africans drive me for that stream. And I'm going to look for, no, they said I'm Asian, so I don't need any other Asian counterparts. I can just do my own stream myself, all right? J.A. Guatemala, yes. the 80 war took over the stream. All right, so J.A. Guatemala, all right? All right, J.A. Guatemala. All right, J.A. Guatemala, all right? Yes. Omar Fowling says Jamaica 1, Guatemala 2. My goodness. Here comes the insecure racism comments. All right. No, I don't. That's why I said I never really saw that one. Guys, we have 80 in the house. Get to 100 very fast. All right. We have 20 more likes to get to 100. Let me try topple it. Our early morning stream. The vibes is right. We're talking about all teams, and this is what makes you famous, you know? So we keep on pushing it out there. Guatemala 4, Jamaica 1. So, how is it? I thought more Jamaicans in this stream, and the two first comments is Jamaica losing. My goodness. Tyrone Williams, bless up. Thanks for being here. JA has shown that they are woeful in defense, so that's why he's going for Guatemala to win. Victor Joseph will be a problem to Canada. And Brian Dustin, he's going to be a problem. Very strong physical wing forward problem. Yes. So look out for him bulldozing the back line of Canada. But let me move on from Canada. Oh, Canada took over this Canada took over the stream. And I thought that it's only Jamaicans come and take over every stream. But boy, the Canadians, I know why, because you guys hate me and hate it. That is the problem. Dean Fraser said Jamaica 2, Guatemala 3. So hold on there. This not right. So we are the Jamaicans in there. So the Jamaicans them just don't, even with a good performance, we still don't believe in the team. I am more iron Jamaica after that performance, You know? Only Dixon, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. All right. It's the aggression from JA and AD, I think. Yes, I think it's just the size and they are aggressive in their play. Yes. So sometimes even they don't do it, they just said, okay, yes, you do it and slap you up, If I pick every underdog to succeed, eventually I will get one. Right. That's JD tactics. Okay, what? You're just bad-minding me, all right? Montreal is the French-speaking capital of Canada. You told me that already, man. I've learned it already. And as well, the unfair red cards have caused Jamaica to be in a tough situation now. All right, Jamaica will beat Guatemala. All right, Luis Perez coming from DR saying he's picking over Jamaica, and the Jamaicans them saying Guatemala will win. The Canadians them I don't know what they're saying. The Americans them I don't know what they're saying. But everyone going all over the place. All right, I am not going to say anything. Jamaica and 80 has similar physical traits. Yes. Maybe 80 passing is a little bit better. They're technical than Jamaica because maybe they take football a little bit serious than Jamaica. Maybe that's why, but I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. But I think they are more technical. Yeah, I think they are more technical. In my estimation. I think Guatemala will slap up Jamaica 10-0, but I will say 5-0, and Jamaica will get 2 red cards. That's coming from Island Cards. It's not me. I'm just reading what people said. All right? Yes, so don't come and fight me. It's just a chat. JA coming with the maps, the map stock for Guatemala. Okay? All right? The map stick, you meant. All right? Oh, God. JA lose because of ref and coaching. Okay. Come on, guys. Let's give Jamaica some credit. Only Dixon, I don't know. Some people still saying that they're not impressed. I don't know what the guys them show heart, and I really like it. Remember, Costa Rica was a better team before a ball have been kicked. And they competed with Costa Rica. Being that Costa Rica left off some of their best players, them yes. But Jamaica left off some of their other best players. The only difference is Jamaica's best players and Costa Rica's best players. The best players for Costa Rica is way better than Jamaica's best players. So we understand that. But at the end of the day, we still stick up and fight. So I thought that we would have more people pushing back and say Jamaica go win. But my goodness, the man start saying a referee I go cost Jamaica and all sort of thing. But all right, then maybe that's the case. Maybe you're true. You're telling the truth. Maybe you're telling the truth, All right, maybe you're telling the truth. Guatemala 3, no, Jamaica 3, Guatemala 1. Guatemala has shocking defending. And all they play is long ball and hope. Fire the best. MCC. You say all them play a long ball? My goodness. Boy. I think that's how we do as well too. Jamaica is oh my God. All right, Island Card. We're not gonna read that one because you want to set me up. Just look everything Jamaica get I get robbed. Who you see a ref the match. And this I hear the same thing. Okay, fair enough. Tennessee, how you doing, man? I think it will be a tough match, but I think Jamaica 1, Guatemala 0. So 1 goal. Because Canada is is a very lovable country, unlike our neighbors to the south. My goodness. Jamaica 2, Guatemala 0. So we are getting some Jamaica victory now. So at least it's turned up. Guatemala has the worst U17 out of all of Central America. Yes. But that does not mean they are the worst in the competition. I don't think Jamaica is far better than them. So I'm not gonna tell lie to people. I think Jamaica can beat them. You get me? I think Jamaica can beat them, but I'm not gonna say Jamaica is far better than them. I'm very sorry, MCC, but we don't take cuckoo juice because they said they passed long ball, but all we did was pass long ball for the entire tournament. So clearly they never watch us. You get me? So I guess it's gonna be the battle of the long balls. And people will say why for the balls there. All right. If I'm being honest, Haiti has a lot of top talent in the Canadian system. Shout out to Jonathan Davis. All right. Yes, I'm telling you, you can keep on talking mad vibes, keep on telling me story. I am telling you, Canada getting slap up. Put it down, blood. Put it down, blood. Canada getting slap up. Where's Jason? JD, because these are win or go home games. The passion will be more, and the players will play more focused. John Wick, I can tell you more red cards. Aside from the referee, I saw more indiscipline in the Jamaican team, which can be exploited. Yes, that is the only thing I'm not impressed with in the Jamaican thing. Them too easy to draw out, like shoes lace. You know, them too easy to draw out, man. You get me? Cause the number 9, man. Oh my God, the number 9. That's a I don't know. Oh, I'm not get a. You know, we out here talk about the referee cheat. The number 9 forget a red card. Yeah. The number 9 forget a red card. Yeah. Just for unnecessary in the middle of the park. The man got scissors. What? We're under the cash. And then, guys, just go back and look at the number 9. So when we're out here balling about the referee give us a red card, the number 9 should have gotten a red card as well. So, we don't hear anybody, or we just pick the moment where we can use for sell a narrative. The number 9 should have gotten a red card as well. I don't know what he's doing. The man them have a behavior problem. No, tell me if I'm lying, guys. You never saw the number 9. From out of nowhere. Boom! For what? So, guys, come on. I thought that the red card was harsh. That is true. But good damn, man, we have behavior problem, man. The number 14, the ref just talked to him, and then later him gonna take out the next man. Him gonna take out the next man. So we should have gotten a red card a long time in the game, you know. I think the ref saved us from not getting a red card, you know, because number 14 could have gotten sent off as well, you know. Unnecessary, you know. So sometimes we make some unnecessary. Believe me, we have an indiscipline problem. We cannot hide it. We have an indiscipline problem. So sometimes the ref will use that against us because we are giving them opportunity to use it against us. So let me stop going to the big challenges. So these big unnecessary challenges. Let me start with that first. All right. I'm going to buy a lottery and show some art while scratching it. Even if I lose, I hope they give me some money. That's it for JA. Yeah, man, I'm telling you, man. I don't think the robbery claim. I think the referee did us a solid yesterday and not giving us 2 red cards. Number 14 could have been sent off on the secondary yellow card, and the number 9, he should have been sent off. I'm very sorry. The number 9 should have been sent off just for the unnecessary tackle in the middle of the pitch. That's why it's a red card, you know. You see, if it was in his defensive third, I could have understand, but in the middle of the damn pitch, you're doing something like that when your team lose and Costa Rica not going anywhere at the time. We have 5 more people behind there, and that So people, please don't just look at the moments where we only can use it for hype-up moments. Look at the actual behavior. We have a behavior problem, man. Jamaica is a Jamaica team for Rob. Question: you don't need the refs to beat Jamaica. As El Salvador made it through, yes, they made it through in second spot. Bell is Jamaica's best player, in my opinion. The commentator also think that way as well. All right. Guatemala will not allow little Jamaica to beat them on their home style, and that's a fact. Do you agree, JD? No, they are gonna try, but Jamaica have the ability to beat them. That's all I'm saying. They have the ability to beat them. But I just don't trust them and their behavior, man. You know, check the history. When have JA able to play good team football? Not they, but they are still being effective with the playing. Yes, man. The number 9 should be centre half, man. I'm tired of them mad unnecessary tackles, them, man. But we don't hear nobody talk about that. We don't hear nobody talk about that mad tackle. 9 should be fined and banned. Yeah, man, the most unnecessary tackle I've seen in the entire game. Clearly, the players lost it, but the ref caused that temper from the youths. Oh my God. Fan of mine that I try make excuse, said the ref cast that temper from the youths. We have a next game. We have a next game. So why we don't just focus on the next game? Why we are losing temper and we have a next game? The game don't, we knew that we weren't going to get dropped out. So why are we trying to collect as much red card? Fan of mine, come on, man. You can't tell me that that's how we should live. Oh, because we lose, we lose it. We lose in our head. But we have the next game. Trevor said, JD, you always bias against Jamaica, no matter the result. Wow, guys, since I'm here talking for 1 hour ad, do I seem bias against Jamaica? Cause we're gonna call out Travis, you know. We're gonna fix. We're gonna put Travis in place, you know. You get me? Yeah, man. We're gonna put Travis in place. All right. The one thing we are not liars. We are gonna call it as it is, because clearly what I did was brought attention. To other things that happen in the game, because people will just jump on the red card because they're desperate for views and they're desperate for propaganda and fool the Jamaican masses. And we are telling the truth. Did number 9 never make a reckless, unnecessary challenge? We have 87 people here. You think that is a red card, or that's am I out of place to say that what the challenge that the youth make was a red card offense? Just let me know if I'm out of place. Then I will say, okay, I'm sorry. Let me know. We have 86 people here. Because you have Travis. He always comes here with one narrative. Because Travis believed that we hate Jamaica. But so because Travis objectivity in exists in him dictionary. It exists none at all. So let me know what say you. Am I going overreach to say that could have been a red card or should have been a red card from the number 9? Just let me know. If I'm telling a lie, okay, no problem. All right, yes, because Travis, Iman putting things into perspective, no make no sense, you know. I hate to hear match done and people are talking about ref thief. Yeah, because that is our culture. We love drama, and obviously people want to make money off clicks, so they're gonna do all of those things. We just literally put something and talk about the games and what took place in the game because we watch the damn game. And we are educated in football, so we can talk the actual football. We don't gonna make a propaganda for views and feel good in our head. Come on. I said the same thing. That the 9 was reckless. All right, thank you very much. So other people say the same thing, but clearly him never watched the game. Him just come for say Jamaica, JD go against Jamaica. Me see Argentina play war football and win World Cup. I'm not supporting that behavior though. JD, I am laughing at my phone now because. Okay, Menzo said AD will win only if they do voodoo. Okay, J.A. loves slide tackle. All right, that's all I'm saying. You get me? I'm just saying why we keep on lamenting on one. So if we're gonna blame the ref, so what if the ref had given you a red card now for the challenge from the number 9? Then we would have said the ref is biased. You get me? JD, I'm not agreeing with you this time. I think the red card was terrible for Jamaica. But Tennessee, I never said the red card is not terrible. I've never said that. I said if we're talking about the ref, the number 9 should have gotten the sent off. The number 9 should have gotten the sent off. And he never got sent off. So we can say a tit for tat. I've never said the red card was not unfair, you know. I've never talked about that. I'm talking about the number 9. So please listen to what I'm saying. And don't follow the one, Travis, because him no know me I say. Maybe people don't join the stream early. Yes, that's what it Triple E. Once this man come, him have a narrative to paint. Him have a narrative. Him house him script on him wall. JD 8 Jamaican ballers them. Jamaican born ballers them. That's why him have in him wall. Travis. You get me? And Travis, stop, because JD is the most honest person in the category. He keeps it real. Yeah, I said red card during the game. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Everybody watch the damn game. She said the number 9 could have got the sent off. So all I'm just saying then, if the ref missed one and give a red card for one, and he never gave a red card for one, which I think could have been a red card offense based on the pattern of play at the time. So we can't just say the referee a fight against. Why we can't just look at a next incident that go in our favor? When the number 40 make the secondary tackle after the referee just talked to him, and it is a next yellow card offense, so we could have get a next red card there. That we never got the red card. And what? All right, since look, I'm gonna call out Travis. I'm gonna show you more wicked. Why the coach took off the number 14? Why the coach took off the number 14 immediately after the ref talked to him? Immediately after the ref talked to him. 1 second. As the ref done talk to him, he said, take him off. See, Travis, come on, watch the game and let me be objective. JD, you're correct. It was a red card offense. The number 9 should have been sent back to Jamaica immediately. Come on, Travis. Let me see if you have the balls to tell me that I'm right. And then you call me out on whatever point you want to call me out. But keep it real. When I'm here spitting facts, go and watch the damn game, Travis, because you watch JPL. You watch JPL. We could have gotten 2 red cards aside from the red card that they actually gave. None of the red cards that we got in this tournament were not warranted. And stop telling lie that the boys are indisciplined based on one situation that you see. Okay, no, so I am telling lies. Number 1, wow, Jamaica played well against Costa Rica up to the point where the suspect red card was issued. I would say we played good until 45 minutes. I don't necessarily think we played good after 45 minutes because they dominated us for 15 minutes. Only thing happened, we scored in that same period. We thought that Jamaica did anything in that period. Because of 15 minutes, we couldn't touch the ball, and we are complaining. You get me? Because Jamaica never start good, none at all. Yes, JD, he did. Yeah, but I want Travis to come back and say sorry because he never saw it. He never knew about the challenge. He's only listening to other people talk. That's his problem. But I feel the second consecutive yellow card that they got in both games, I think they could review it. Yes, that is true. If the 9 was reckless, give that challenge the card, but don't cover up all the poor. No. That's what I'm saying, Travis Youth. I have not said the red card was warranted. All I'm saying is we got other opportunity to get red carded on the field, and the ref never gave it. So all I'm saying is a poor officiating overall, because we could have gotten red cards in other instances. That's all I'm saying. If you can agree, we can agree. A poor decision to give him the red card. That is true. That is true. JD, I'm not supporting the tackle, and clearly the youth was wrong. But if the ref never robbed the youth, okay, you're saying that they lost their head. But remember, it's a competition, so we can't lose our head when we have other matches to play. You understand me? JD, that's what we praise in Jamaica. Big hard tackle and salad and pile. All right? The referee is American with a Central American name. That ref is damn thief. So why you can't attack my argument and said, what about the other incidents, them, Travis? The referee clearly made a wrong mistake there, Travis. But talk about the other 2 incidents, them. Don't, because always we try to just use the sentiments to sell. But talk about the other incidents, them. And Mr. Humble Youth, we have other incidents, and that's indiscipline. So Humble Youth, you need to come back and say sorry as well, because we have other incidents that was clear problems. So when you talk about winner indiscipline, you now watch the game. You're just biased as Ras. You humble one. The two teams that can't defend well at Jamaica, a win for Jamaica can't give a score. All right, Ralston, thank you. All right, JD, the ref a fight against. But I see there was a point in the game where the Costa Rican player kids, the Jamaica players in the face. and never got a card. Okay, okay. Well, point out all instances. That's what I'm saying. Anytime someone who not agree with statement, no, yes, because you cannot tackle what I'm. You come here and tell me, say me I fight against Jamaica when I'm pointing out something. I'm saying attack my point and just stop making blatant lies on me because I'm talking about an incident that happened in the game. What you need to do is go back and look at the incident, Travis, and then come back and attack what I'm saying and said, all right, it's not a red card offense or whatever. So Travis, just go and do that. You don't even watch the Youth 17, but you come here talking. You don't even watch the damn game. The 9 was a red card, but the actual second yellow for number 4 was criminal. The ref can make a mistake. Yes, and I agree. You get me? I agree. But all I'm saying is we can't just flat out say they are robbing us when we had incidents that we ourselves yes, so Travis, if you watch the entire game, and you can't respond to me and one say we are not indisciplined. Me or Humble One say we are not indisciplined. You don't know the meaning of indiscipline, Humble One. You don't know the meaning of indiscipline then? If you said we are not indisciplined then. By God, my goodness, we are wicked to ourselves, man. We are just lie and we just love cover up things. I see the whole thing differently and that than what you are saying. When there are 10 men on the field, that could cause panic amongst the players and lead into reckless challenges. The officiating was against us. Okay, so you think that the tackle comes solely because of 10 players. All right, then, no problem. It's fair. It's fair if you want to look at it that way. I have no problem, you know? At least you're coming from a standpoint. Travis just coming from a bad-minded point. Nothing else. Just a bad-minded point. No one is debating that it was not red card. We are talking about the ref let the game got out of control. You saw that what happened to Casemiro for Man U and then Mande, a professional player. All right, thank you very much. Thank you very much. All right, JD, them having the ball don't mean them a dominate. They hardly created a chance. Daniel, in the 15 minutes, that's the most chances created in the entire game. Daniel, go back and start 45 minutes to 60 minutes. That's the most chances created in the entire game, Daniel. I never have to check any stats or nothing. That's the most chances created in the entire game from any one of the teams. The most chances created in that period. Go back and check, Daniel. Just turn the TV on from 45 minutes on YouTube to 60 minutes. You see it for yourself. Yes. They were dominant in the game every single time we gave them back the ball. And we're glad that we scored in that time. And JD, would you agree that the red card changed both? Yes, 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 yes. Yes, I agree. Fan of mine, I agree, and I agreed earlier as well. JD, watch the entire game, so you can't tell me what I don't see. Then answer me then. Answer me. Answer me. All right? Yes. And the team was indisciplined and the officiating was poor. Yes, I would agree both of those situations. JD, I have nothing to apologize for to you for. You are the one that should apologize for spreading false narrative that the boys are indisciplined, which is a blatant lie. All right, so I'm selling a false narrative that the boys are indisciplined. Let me do it then. So we have 83 people. So if I get it, if you said agree, they are indisciplined. Humble One have to apologize. Based on what you and if the vote says me, I tell a lie upon them, I have to apologize. All right, that's how it's gonna go, you know. All right, so guys, let me start now. You think that the Jamaica team is indisciplined? Or you think it's not? Let me just throw it out there. We know that Travis are gonna go against me. Humble One are gonna go against me. So let me see. If you did you saw indiscipline or not? Let me see. That's all I'm saying. And we are gonna count it out, and then one of us have to apologize. So if you lose via the fans, Humble One, you have to come and apologize. All right? Yes. All right. Umzo said the most indisciplined team in the tournament with the most cards. Right? Am I? Oh my God. Umzo, we're just having the conversation. Yes. You found it. You found the team indisciplined or not? All right. All we are getting is indiscipline so far. So we need some of the discipline, and we want you to explain to us why you think that they are disciplined at the same time. All right. And then Mr. Man will have to come out and talk and tell the truth. All right. And say sorry. You, Mr. Humble One. All right. Just like how them rob Haiti, the same they do to Jamaica. Yes, I understand, fan of mine, where you're coming from. I understand and I agree with you. But I'm just asking if you saw the other incidents. Just like the Guadeloupe match, everybody overlooked the penalty. The ref didn't give to Guadeloupe, but everybody lived on the red card. Yes, that's all I'm saying. That I just brought up something else and then me eat Jamaica and that them saying, bah, JD, did you notice the change of the coach? Yes, somebody called in and told us RR. Somebody called in and told us the two set play goals was textbook. Yes. Football is also a mental game, which is why both physical and mental work hand in hand. Regardless of 10 men, keep composure and don't get frustrated. It's not false. They were indisciplined, very indisciplined too. So fan of mine disagree with me on one statement, but agree with me on the other. All right? That is exactly what is indiscipline. You don't play dirty because a call is going against you. Oh my God, so people actually agree with it. So this is what we should be pointing out and telling you them to behave better. All right? Behave better. That's what we need to tell the people them. And stop trying to find a next narrative to say that they're not indisciplined. That's how we keep on making Jamaica go down the worst part. Because we keep on telling that they're okay when they're not. We want them to be better, number one. We want them to be the best version of themselves, so we can't lie to them. You understand me? And the most indisciplined team is the team with the most card right. Am I crazy? I think you're not crazy. I think but in terms of number one, he could say people fighting against him. That's why they get all the cards. You know, indiscipline. All right. I think there is indiscipline. So nobody now go with number one. So number one, you have to come out and say sorry for stop spreading propaganda on the channel. All right? Yes. Yes, I saw indiscipline because the lack of mental concentration. Them boys are indisciplined. 2 red cards in three games. The team was indisciplined and the officiating was poor. Both statements are true. All right. And we agree with you there. All right. Yes. So number one, you need to come back and say sorry to the channel. All right. Because you're out here fighting the channel. You and Travis, bad mind, peso. All right. Yes. It's your channel, JD. No, number one, don't come here with that. I think this is a channel of the most free thinkers. So don't come in with the foolishness. Number one, me not ask you. This is the channel with the most free thinkers because people burn me out every stream. Every single stream here. Believe me, from I'm in this space, I'm not asking you. Every other channel you go up on a church you run. Yes, so everybody burn me out. Travis, them can come here from a day here and burn me out. So don't come with the foolishness about sheep and ray. We see indiscipline. You don't know the meaning of indiscipline, number one. That is a problem. And you people like you make Jamaica be worse. Make Jamaica be worse because you will see the truth and keep on hide it. A people like you, number one, make Jamaica now reach the way in every facade of what we are trying to do in life. Because people keep on push things under the rug and make people do bad things over. People like you, number one. That's the problem. I would have to say they have some indisciplined ways. 2 games lost the same way, which means we didn't change our tactics defensively. All right. The truth is, man, we can reason, brother. We're not bringing down the kid. We're telling them to be better. So how can that be a bad thing when we are giving you the solution to be damn better? When you're going to go everywhere to say, oh, my channel, so sheep and rare. Come on, we're not idiot, number one. The truth is, surprisingly, we find the sensible people in Jamaica, not the actual sheep them for all down Jamaica. That's what the channel is all about. The actual real thinkers them will want Jamaica be better. That's what the channel is all about. And not the propagandists them will keep Jamaica dumb. That is the problem, number one. So maybe this is not the space for you. Maybe that's not the space for you. But tell you the honest truth. You keep on try to leap on something which is not the truth. You're lying. You get me? JD, if Concacaf wants certain to advance or win the tournament, they should only invite those teams, biased referees. All right? I get my opinion based on facts. And from the facts, they are indisciplined. You get me? He's not going to admit it. All right, look. Why is it that no one was saying the boys were indisciplined until you make that dangerous statement? Go click our video yesterday. Click our 2 video yesterday. You know why? You watch other channel and at the church they run another channel. That's the problem. And the church an organized statement. That's the problem. Go up on with 2 videos them. Me never talk not about indiscipline. My stream was not even working. And I hear people complaining. I hear people complaining that they are indisciplined. But it is a bad call from the ref. It is a bad call from the ref. So 2 things can be a bad thing. You get me? We understand that the ref is bad, but we are not going to act like the players them not indisciplined. Don't bother with it, bossy man. That's why we can't play a team game, because we have a problem with remaining disciplined in our approach. All right, Central America and Canada, USA alone play in these tournaments. Caribbean teams need to boycott. Come on, man. We understand. We understand. And we agree that the cause them went against Haiti and Jamaica 1,000%. You get me? But we can actually blame our people as well to keep it. Look, we know before the tournament start. Did we not know that they favor these teams than our teams in the Caribbean? Let me answer that now. Let me hear from Travis and Humble One. Did we not know that they favor these teams from before this tournament start? Because I thought we had this over multiple competitions, you know. We thought we had this over multiple competitions about them favoring certain teams than certain. So wouldn't that we take up the invite? We took up the invite just the same, right? We took up the invite just the same, guys. We took up the invite just the same. We took up the invite just the same to go in the competition. So because we knew that they are biased against us, which is true, on Haiti, because I saw multiple calls went against Jamaica and Haiti. That is 100% true, right? Why we don't behave better then? Why we keep on going into these challenges to make them have to make a decision? Why we keep on it? Because we take up our time to go there. We could say we're not participating. We go there, but yet still push the line to give them an option to give us a red card. You get me? So that's all I'm asking. More and Travis and Humble One answer that. Why we keep on pushing the line then if we know say them against us? Because clearly we see say Haiti and Jamaica always get the bad call, which I agree. You get me? So I want to, why we keep on, I do the same thing then, and I give them the opportunity to send we off. That's all I'm asking. Why we keep on do it? What we need to do then, we are going at the games then, we are make sure, we are show them some blatant robbery. We're not going to none of them tackle, we are make sure we tackle them clean, we are make sure we be disciplined and organized and beat them. Beat them on their own style, so them can't find a way to fight against we. All right. Argument sweet this morning. No, man, I just once you have Travis Paso come in, he just stir up something because you want me to talk about him. We do have some young talents which I like, but we have to give them all tools and quality for preparation. Yes, I do believe that. We want everything to be yeah, man. Yes, it's not a church, man. Yes, is where we come to have a war. Get the information done. People cuss me cuss them, and we're gone. That is what my channel was based on. You get me? That was what my channel based on. Free speech. If you go some places and talk, believe me, man, you want to be an organized cult. What you talk about, man? I always give the people free speech, man. So the brother name Humble One, him for go from yourself, man, and stop him in propaganda. He must spread propaganda from me and me, and improve same wrong. I cannot be a man and say I was wrong, but maybe I should state it better or something. Him can't say it. He cannot say it. He's gonna fight the whole day. That's our problem. Humble One, make sure you don't learn nothing in your life. Nothing in your life, Humble One to learn. Because you know him cannot say sorry. Him cannot say him was wrong on something. Me come up here and say I was wrong on something. Easy. But Humble One cannot say it because he might feel less of a man. But you know, say if you actually admit that you're wrong, you would feel more of a man. It's like your boss looking to fire you, and if you give him any little reason, so you do it. Exactly. If we know that they're fighting against us, why we not make sure we walk on those eggshells or don't go in the competition? I know it's wrong. It's morally wrong for them to always fight against Haiti and Jamaica with some wrong calls. That is true. But if we know that, and we know, so the coach should know that as well, why we keep on giving them the opportunity? Because they could have sent off more of our players, but they never did. You get me? I talked about 2 other instances that the players them should have got sent off. That's why they took off the number 14, because he should have got the sent off. And would have got the sent off as well, because we were losing the midfield at the time and he was going into reckless challenges over and over, and the referee talked to him, so the coach take him off instant. Indiscipline or not, that was not the reason behind the bad calls. Even the commentator were surprised. Yeah, but we have no problem thus far. We don't have no problem. But people just bring up something because I ask a question. You know, JD, lack of concentration. They are not strong mentally. That is why they get indiscipline in development. In development, they teach to stay focused and maintain discipline, especially playing with a man down. JD, what is wrong with saying indiscipline on a serious note? I don't know. This is the only place them come, and everything them fight. Them just find a way for fight. You know, and them got in my church mouse when them go every other way. JD, if me fight against your channel, I would not be here. You call me bad mind. Travis, you know me go fight with you just the same. All right. I don't buy this notion that the referees are against us. That rubbish. I see questionable calls against US, Mexico, Canada, and every team. Okay, so South Cry not buying it. South Cry not buying. So you have people here not buying the notion of bias calls. All right. Going forward, anyone get a yellow card in the first half, the coach must take them off in the second half, because nothing will be given. All right, yeah, well, I don't think that's the case, because if one of your best ballers get a yellow card, what are you going to do? You understand me? All right, so guys, let me give some facts. All red yellow cards are changed. All the yellow cards are cancelled now. So if you go over in this match now and you advance and get a yellow card too, you miss the semifinals. All right. If you get a red card, you missed it. So everything is changed, cancelled, reset. All right. My boy that got the red card coming back, but the man that get the red card today are not coming back to the other match if Jamaica should win and advance to play United States or Damrep. All right, so that's how the situation is. All right, yes. So so we have a next clean slate to start with. The first red card personnel. So hopefully we don't get no more. And this not be a common thing. All right. Some people just need to admit they were wrong. Yes, they're not going to. Brother, this is Jamaica. We not known for discipline. Let's move for the man I say me I make up false accusation. All right. If I wanted to go against a stream, I would stay on channel, because we grew up together. Unlike some people, me see take side on YouTube. Okay, no problem. But me in a talk outside YouTube, big man. So me not gonna call you and cuss you. You get me? All right. Jason Guna said up. All right, no problem. I said, guys, this video was just to be a video to talk on what we did, over the time and prediction, and it turned into a fight. You know what I'm gonna do? Anytime I want a video not to have a fight and in discipline, I take Jamaica out of the title. Anytime I want a video to be disciplined and reasonable and no fight, Jamaica is not in the title. Just watch. Once Jamaica is in the title, he can't stay disciplined. All right? Yeah, man, big up. All of a sudden, everybody claiming that boys are indisciplined just because the owner of the channel made an incorrect claim. All right, so now you're going to see for the rest of the day, they're going to spread a propaganda that I am the one saying that the boys are indisciplined, because people will call it out, because others might want to use the name and what took place. Oh, we got robbed and all sort of story just to get views and drama and drum up other people to say people fighting against people and never looked at the other cause. All I did, was just to be fair, and point out the other one, But better you say humble one, agreeing with those statements. Just watch. It's coming, Remember, I am always the one turn up first, It's coming. I'm not asking. I don't have to see nowhere. Nobody gets up before me. I just watch. Just watch Humble One and all channels later. But promise you, that's what you're gonna see. People make stream. I talk about Jamaica get robbed, and if they put it in a title, they gonna talk about it, and you're gonna see Humble One in the chat. You're gonna see it. That's what they want me to do every day. And I just brought up more other points where Jamaica got favorable calls. That's all. You get me? Because I never wanted to come off one-sided. But just watch. Just we have the rest of the day, you know. So watch number one for the rest of the day. Just watch him for the rest of the day. Just watch. I'm begging you. Just watch. And just watch for the rest of the day. Maybe other people watching this, that's why they're not going to put them title as that. But watch. If I know Rob, you're going to hear and them stuff there for the rest of the day. Just watch. Just watch. Just watch. And you're going to watch number one and take. Because that's what they want. Yesterday, they came to me. And Alex them came to me and tell me thing. I don't want no propaganda. I don't want to sell any propaganda. I just want to stay in football and have a conversation. I am talking about incidents that happen on the pitch. So why you can't attack the incidents that happen on the pitch? You want to attack me and what I'm saying and what I'm not saying. Who I am, who you perceive me as. I'm telling you what happened on the pitch. Go and look what happened on the pitch, bro. All right? The ref make the smaller team play shy and not aggressive. Okay. And Luis Perez is coming from Damrep, all right? Yes. So let me come on, man. Jamaica never get robbed. Even if we think the ref made a bad call, ref made a call every day. But I would agree that the call is a bad call. But all I'm just asking Umber1 and Travis to say that we had other calls went in our favor. That's all I'm saying, you know. So what happened if, all right, let me ask Travis and Umber1. What happened if the number 9 got a red card? Would you say it's a bad call? Would you say it's a bad call? If the number 9 got a red card with a challenge, would you say it's a bad call? If number 14 get a second yellow card, would you say it's a bad call? Because you know what? I wouldn't think it's a bad call. I think it was justifiable if he gave the secondary yellow card. And if he got the red card for the number 9. You know why? So that's why, that's all I'm saying. He made a bad call. That is true. But he made 2 other good calls to support Jamaica's claim. Because we could have gotten 2 red cards as well. And I would not bat an eye and say it ain't a red card. Because they were a red card offense. So that's all I'm saying here. That's all I was trying to make, you know, the point, you know, that we got calls in our favor as well. So why are we lamenting on it? Because we know that we love drama, so people are going to oversell it. And you're not going to look at the football anymore, because that's what these people do. They only oversell drama for their own beneficial gains. They are not going to want to highlight the actual things in the game, because that takes away from what Jamaica is interested in. Because Jamaica is interested in football. Jamaicans don't interested in football. They are interested in drama. Let me click a video here and said, Haiti playing later. Watch how much Jamaicans will turn up on that Haiti video. And it's football, you know. And it's important to the region. You get me? Watch how much Jamaicans will turn up later. Because they don't interested in football. They're just interested in any headline to start drama. That's all they want. To tell the truth, I don't think the boys were indisciplined yesterday. I saw 2 yellow cards that were warranted. And to me, the red card was not warranted. All right. So Merak said he does not believe that they're indisciplined. Okay, fair. That's the first person said that. Maybe referees should come from other regions. Yes, Cataract talked about it yesterday as well. And I agreed with him. Yes, so maybe that's a solution. JD is not saying the ref didn't make a bad. No, but I made it clear. I've said it over and over. It was a bad call, but the coach should tell the boys they aren't playing in their favor and play smarter. Thank you, Twain. That's all I wanted from Umdo here. That's all I wanted from him. Talk sensible. You get me? Explain to the people what's going on. It wouldn't be a bad call, but the referee already tilt the game in Costa Rica field. All right, that's what we want to hear. That's what we want to hear. That's what we want to hear, you know. So we want to make sure we can identify, so the referee made some calls in our favor as well. But that was a blatant bad one that changed the game. That is the way we should talk. But stop making it look like just one thing happened in the game. A lot of things happened in the game. 9 deserved the red. The first yellow was not a card. Agreed. All right? The lower ranked teams are forced to play perfect games. Yes. And that is something that we need to talk about. That is the conversation we should be having, Luis Perez. Rather than trying to point on me saying something wrong, and also I think as number one, come back here. You are very influential in the YouTube space, so it's dangerous for you to be selling false narratives. So you keep on saying I'm selling a false narrative when everybody has said the same thing as what I'm saying. All right. So number one, if you don't have no balls, for tell the people the truth and say you're sorry as a man or a woman, I can't follow the conversation with your number one. So we'll leave it and pay attention to the other commenters. All right? Yes. Because what I said was not wrong. You get me? And the facts is there. CRC only could keep up with Jamaica being one plus one on the pitch. I wouldn't say that Luis Perez, because from the 45th minute to 68th minute, Jamaica weren't 1-0, one player down, and they were dominating the play. Perez. So that would be a lie if I would sell that narrative. Perez. You get me? So I would not sell that narrative because I watched the football in all of the 15 minutes them. And I thought that Jamaica never even come on the field towards what they're doing. The only thing Jamaica did in the first 15 minutes was actually score, to be honest. I remember we were clearing it off the line, so we never had a red card at the time, Perez. So what are we talking about? They created the most chances there. So I don't think that's an accurate statement, bro. All right, these people on YouTube love drama. They don't care about football. They only care about views, money. One YouTuber said he do YouTube for money. Okay, well, anybody you do YouTube for money, you do it. You don't. Well, clearly, I am trying to make sure I talk football. I'm trying to make sure I talk football. All right. If I want to talk football, and that's it. Simple. And any YouTuber say them do it for money, that simply means they need to come out of what Jamaica trying to do, because what I think the YouTube space Jamaica was here for was literally to try and develop the football in Jamaica by talking the truth, build a bridge between overseas and Jamaica. You understand me? Yes, that was the reason for it. So if you come here for money, I think you need to leave, you know? Nothing no go so. There is no conspiracy against lower rank team. Okay, so people fighting in the chat. My God, man. You get me? Yes. If you come here for money, wrong thing I do, man. You wrong thing I do. You not have no morals about yourself. You understand me? Yeah. Good morning, Errol. How are you doing, man? You should explain to Jamaican people, and your tone sometimes as a moderator is kind of harsh. Have a blessed day. So me explain. You understand me? Me explain. But some specific man come here every time because they want to destroy the stream. This stream was a stream where we reason about everything and stuff. You get me? And number one, he comes and achieve exactly what he wants. All right. The most dangerous game I've seen with reckless tackles was the Mexico versus Guatemala, which had one red card in it. Yes, that was a bad one. And El Salvador, Honduras was the next tough game as well. Go and check that one. El Salvador, Honduras was the next tough one. No, man, Travis, it's not no problem, man. It's okay, man. A football and passion still. A bad call is a part of the game. It hurts fans. Yes, I know. But I'm saying, I'm saying we have passion, but we cannot mislead people. Because let me explain to you guys why I think misleading should not be a part of it. Jamaican YouTubers are different because Jamaica football is in a poorer state. So they rely on people like the YouTubers them to get together to do things to help situations. All right. So if what Island Card said people doing it for money, that would not be good. You know why? Because for instance, if a YouTuber should be the one to get a player in the team, and this is a hypothetical situation, so don't clip it and manipulate the situation. That means a man can pay the YouTuber to get the information to the next person if the people are relying on that. You get me? Because obviously we don't have that big luxury as a country to get certain things done. So the YouTuber them get into an important space of getting information, selling information, bringing players, doing that because we're not in the right position as yet, Jamaica as a country for football. So that's why I said if a person make that statement, they should not be nowhere near Jamaican football. You get me? You just go and do the stock and Jamaican games and nobody come in the little things of a chop up for make Jamaica better, because I don't think that would be a good thing. You get me? I can't play two sides of the coin. I'm not into that, you know. That's why I'm saying you have to be careful, because it's not like a position like normal YouTubers on YouTube. Like how me can go and talk about Haiti. I don't have any affinity towards Haiti. You understand me? I just like football and I go there and talk and people actually respect me. Talk about Nigeria, the same thing. You get me? But if I'm talking about Jamaica now, I get the information to put out for you guys to get and stuff, you know. So you could be influential towards getting somebody in the team. So if you're saying you're taking money and certain thing, are you not being honest? It can sell misleading. You understand me? So you have to be careful if you're a YouTuber that comes across that you should be helping Jamaica or in the loops of helping Jamaica. You get me? So you have to be careful on that name side. All right? Yes. The only one care about Jamaica football, so me not care. I only care about Jamaica football, so me not care about our next country. Okay, I talk about everything. I talk about everything because but I have when I'm doing Jamaica, when I do Jamaica football, I still put my effort in it just the same, and I try to give accurate information just the same, big boss. But I love football, and I realize that we can bring information to a lot of people that don't have it. So that's why I go in the African countries and I do the rest of you Caribbean and everything. You get me? So that's why I ended up on Suriname to sell the information to the people, so the people could have accepted the guys them coming from Netherlands, and they did a good job. And believe me, the people respect me to a high level based on what I did. So you get me? You can money should not be the thing on YouTube, guys. I think the last thing you come on YouTube to get is money. You get me? Because money comes if you're authentic, organic. You get me? Money comes. You get me? Yeah. Because my channels have never dropped off from I started. Never ever dropped off. From I knew myself, never ever dropped off. I talk about English Premier League, I am successful in it. I talk about Concacaf, I'm successful in it. Talk about Jamaica, I'm successful in it. So I think if you work hard, that should always be the testament I know to get benefits. You get me? Yes. So I will never say I'm doing YouTube for money. Never ever. You know? And I hope that's a true statement, Island Cart. Yeah, I hope that's a true statement and you're not going against other people. It's all opinionated. Some will think the youths are indisciplined. Others will have a different opinion. The youth's frustration might have been the prior game when number 11 get a bad call. Okay, fair enough. That's all I want. That's all I want to chop it up, you know? Amateur music, big up yourself, JD. Jamaica people love sensationalize and use too much emotion over logic and sugar things. Yes, and then what I don't like is when I come here, because remember, I was in this space, you know, a while, you know, and when I came here, I do my thing. It's like people want to tell me that I should not be this way in order for them to look even better. And that's when I started to disassociate myself with other people. You get me? Because they want to force me to be that way. So when if something go like that, I should come out and say robbery. No, I choose not to want the views. I choose not to want the views. I choose not to be sensationalized. When it comes down to Jamaica, I choose to have a level head. You get me? And I still make my views, and I'm still always the highest ranked view maker. So I think if you do your job, you're gonna get it. You don't need drama. You don't need it, man. You understand me? And I will not change. I will not change. If Jamaica people want to hate me, believe me, I'm gonna gain back my Asian fans them and my Suriname fans them. Canadians them might fight against me after this video because I said I said Haiti will bust them down. You understand me? But yeah. Yeah, that's why I used to misunderstood. Yeah, man. I just think but always remember, guys, when you have people come out and go against what I am saying, and you know it's the truth, it's just because they gain off it. They gain off the confusion in the country. They gain off the country being poor at football, in development and everything. It gain off. You know why? When something improves, you have to be educated to actually match it. You have to be educated to get into that space that they could have easily walked in when they don't have no organization. Organization breeds more education to apply to it. No JFF trying to get more better coaches. They are leading to education. So if the football in Jamaica stepped up, you're going to require more educated people around it. So people that's lazy and don't want to do nothing and just want to have one thing and go and make money, they can't make the money anymore. So they want to keep it that way. So people like myself that's talking for better for the country, they would not like that because they are going to say, okay, maybe if I was in Jamaica, I would do the same thing as them. But because I'm outside Jamaica, I'm fighting for something better for Jamaica. But that makes no sense. Because better for Jamaica is better for Jamaica. It just means it's not going to be better for you. You get me? And that's why we have to always stand up for something, guys. That's all I'm going to say. If you care about Jamaica football, then you just want Jamaica to play by themselves. Thanks, JD, for bringing other countries because it's a knowledge. And yeah, Triple E, look at that. When I just come here and people come here and bash me, why you talk about the other teams them for? And I said, but what kind of mentality is this? Oh, if you don't know about the other teams, oh, you're gonna know what you're facing. Oh, we knew what Costa Rica would have brought yesterday. We have come a long way, guys. We have come a long way. When I just came here, Jamaicans don't want to hear nothing. I have 100 people in the chat, and no, everybody has said, JD, I don't want to hear about another team. Why you come here every day and tell me about the other team? No, scouting the other teams are actually in the norm now. So that means I've made an impact. And if I keep on doing this, it's going to even be better. So, number one, I am needed here just the same for what I've done. All right. It's weird that if the US and England said they never cared about players from the Caribbean, everyone falling over themselves. Okay, yeah. But football, big boss, it's okay there. It also shows that the Jamaican coach have problem with claiming the youths and reorganizing them. All right. Chevron said, bro, you are the realest in the space. We're just trying, man. We're just trying. JD, people are complaining because it's a recurring issue and people want change. It won't change if people don't complain. And we will always judge as the aggressor in a 50-50 challenge. That is true, Red Crossing. That is true. But all I just ask, Red Crossing, why don't we change our approach towards things? Because I'm not talking about that in a Red Crossing. What they did is completely wrong. Completely wrong and should be banned from football because it's bad call. Yes. But all I'm saying at the same time, Red Crossing, what happened to the other challenges them? Why are we keep on giving them the opportunity to send we off? Because we had two other occasions that we could have gotten sent off. You get me? That's all I'm asking. And that's what took over the entire place from Humble One. You get me? Yes. All right. JD, we need VAR. Yeah, if we need if we had VAR, we don't know, but I think VAR would have cleared up a lot more of these calls and we wouldn't get those 2 red cards. 100% we would get those 2 red cards. I don't know if we would have gotten an additional red card because maybe we would have gotten a red card for the number 9 if it was VAR. You get me? But I don't think you would have gotten those 2 red cards. I think it would have been rescinded, to be honest. Yes, because the first one would have been a foul. That is true. Would have been a foul. Yes, I used to misunderstood you until I realized that you're just harsh. No, I don't think I'm harsh. You know, I'm just blunt, to be honest. You know, I'm just telling you that this is what happened here. So why we don't question that as well? Why we have to always come out just to? I just don't like the fact that we just want to put one thing in the headline. Like Travis always come here and said, I am negative. But anytime a man jump up and say, all right, attack like that up, you know, a man jump up and say, Jamaica get robbed. That's a negative, you know. But Travis won't go there and say, why are they being negative? But that's actually a negative as well. You understand me? So why are we preferring what negative we should assign ourselves to? And that is my problem, you know. Some people on them chat are going like them can bully if you take a certain position. Yes, man. Believe me, man. Yes, sir. You want bad me up, you bad me up. No problem. You always can come and talk your mind. There will always be a troll and a hater. Your vision and mission is true and it will outshine all. No, man, Travis, Perez, I know that. So 1,000%, I know that. Remember, we started back from 0 subscribers and we almost reached 4,000 over a year and we almost reached 6,000 almost 6,000 over a year as well within 5 months. So we know by the end of the year we at least should pass 20,000 on both channels just the same, and we had 20,100 on that channel before that, and before that we had 12,000 odd. Before that we have 10,000 odd. So we've been doing it on YouTube and it's always because we are keeping it real in every category. So those are facts. You can type in all of my channel names in YouTube and you see it for yourself. All of them over the years. So I had no doubt, Luis. No doubt at all. You get me? Yes. why they bring VAR into football? To clear up incidents like this. So if the officiators behind door believe that they made a blatant mistake, then they chopped it off. You get me? And then they chopped it off. So VAR would have helped it. We make some bad challenges, but anyone who play pro to Sunday League know that we are ref different. I see all the time. Yeah, but Red Crossing, we literally said that we think that Haiti and Jamaica have been ref the worst in the tournament. So I actually agreed with you now. I actually agreed with you on the statement. But it's just because One want me to take a stance and I'm not taking that stance. That's all. I still believe that the boys are indisciplined because the meaning of the indiscipline, they fit the threshold at the time. And you can't change it. And I'm not going to take it back. All right? Yes. Guys, the tournament is hosted in South America. So most calls goes in their favor. But really and truly, up and running. I saw it not hosting in South America. And we still got calls go against these teams. So I could understand where people coming from. 1000%. All right, guys, we have 111 likes on the video. Thanks very much. We're gonna go up to 2.5 hours. Give your questions. All right. So, but look at we war for 35 minutes. We still don't come up and tell who's gonna win the damn game. Guatemala or Jamaica. Let we do that and let we do Damrep and United States so we can actually complete the video. Because that's what we already know. So we want Jamaica or Guatemala. Who is going to win the game? Who is going to win the game? Who is going to win the game, guys? Between Jamaica and Guatemala. Because that's what we started the stream for, you know. An honest stream, you know. And two mans come in the chat and turn the stream bad, you know, when them say we are talking about negative and we are talking about so much positives. And they swing the conversation in their favor to start negatives. So I'm starting to believe that One and Travis key up my channels to start wars. You know, our One said Jamaica will win 2-1. All right, that's the first one. Guys, give it 10, 20 votes so we can move on to United States so we can get everything in the 2.5 hours. Come on, man. Come on. Let me stick to football, man. Me not like the war. All right. All right, One 2-1. Jason said Jamaica 2, Guatemala 2. Jamaica penalty win. Why, oh boy. Jason, you see, anytime him not sure, him go out, him go out some ridiculous. You see, Jason, let me open the discard if he want to pass through for the 1 second or 2 seconds. You understand me? Yes. All right. Luis Perez said, I'm confident Jamaica will win. Perez, I need to host one of these shows with me, you know. We're gonna do. I hope you can follow me. You can come on for the USA Damrep game. Can you only get one game at least for the start? Because the last time in under 20s, people thought that Damrep coming for one game. My God, Damrep slap up Jamaica, slap up everybody, and go straight to the finals. So maybe you're on that route to slap up everybody, and look at it, you're on the same path to go in Jamaica's direction again. But you have to slap up the mighty giants. You have to slap up the mighty giants to even get to Jamaica. If Jamaica get past Guatemala, all right. Island Card said Guatemala will win 5-0. Jamaica winning no more garbage games. All right, anyone can win. All right, Guatemala will win 4-1. All right, Jamaica 3-1. So Jamaica slightly have the edge at this point. So let me put it. Fan says Jamaica will win. I will reserve my prediction for that one because, you know, I am a Jamaican personnel. So I will do my assessment and then give my prediction in the end. So United States versus Damrep. You think that we're gonna get a don't be shy because we have Luis Perez here and he's from Damrep, so don't be shy. All right, don't be shy to jump and say Damrep will upset United States if you don't believe it. All right, so Damrep versus United States. Let me show you the players them that Damrep has on their team. Damrep is definitely rising, one of the fastest rising team in the region. All right. Yes, and they have one of the best like how we have the JPL, one of the best football in the region as well. They are spending money in the region. Yes, they are one of the biggest spenders. Yes, so as you can see, this is the players that they brought in. United States Academy, United States. They have Spain in it as well, so they are definitely spending. All right, yes. So let me know if you think that this will be an upset. United States, Damrep, upset or not? Upset or not? All right. All right. Luis Perez, do you us a favor against USA. All right. USA 6, Damrep nil. Oh my God, boy, Perez not gonna like this, you know. A 6. Luis Perez said we will lose. All right. My goodness, Damrep getting slapped up. Oh God. Guys, you can't find better words. You see when people say Jamaica go lose, oh, you guys get passionate and upset. I know out here in the youth face, I tell the youth, say, USA will batter and slap up that rep. Oh my God. Doing says JA will win. Kemar says Jamaica 2-1. All right. If Jamaica play the same way, slide tackling, etc., we will get get cards and possibly lose. If not, they can do it. Our humble one says USA no fluke. USA battering. Damrep. DR1 USA nil. My God. Oh. Okay, let me put in the call here, cause I don't know if you want Jason want to come on. All right, so I'm going to open the lobby right here, Jason. So if others want to come on as well, we will do 30 more minutes. And remember, guys, we are going to come on before 8 because we have Nigeria to cover. Nigeria playing their second to last match. We are going to watch that, give some takes on Nigeria. And then later in the night, I have Haiti to cover. Haiti have their match. Ladies football, guys. Ladies football. Because that's what we do. Football, we talk. USA will slap DR 10-0. My God. Jason says 3-1. My God. All right, Damrep will try a thing, but it will be uphill battle. Luis will be complaining about the ref after. All right, Damrep, think every day a Christmas. All right. Luis, don't follow Colin Quest. Him just bad mind all the teams that beat Jamaica. You get me? So we will lose, but not as a big margin as people think. I think we'll earn a lot of respect in this game, in the region. All right. So realistic. Luis Perez said we will lose it, but he thinks that he's gonna gain some respect at the same time. Triple E said 4-1 US. So I guess the one over this time, on the paper, the one upset. The one upset so far is our Asian brothers. All right. They are better than Jamaica, so I don't know why y'all Jamaicans acting y'all like y'all team good. That's gas no bricks, but gas no bricks. Jamaica ain't playing. They are. So what are you talking about? They have to beat United States to come and play Jamaica. That is the good thing. So Nakira, you're gonna complain which one better? They have to beat the United States, or they can't play Jamaica, and more likely ain't beating no United States because United States is a good team, one of the best teams in the region. So the facts are the facts, you know. But I understand if you want to analyze game and say which one is better because of players coming in and everything. But that don't really helps when you're in a different bracket. Yes. All right. So guys, I think we have a very good stream. Let me see if we pass 120 likes or so. Yes, thanks. We are at 120 likes. Keep on smashing it. Thanks everyone that actually passed through. We still have like 30 minutes to go. What we're gonna do, because we have some things what we want to set so people can see them and click them or look out for them. What we're gonna do, like for certain games that we know that we don't have the big following for, and we are making up, we are gonna put them in charts. All right, we're gonna put them in shorts if they are not live streamed. So once you see the shorts, just drop a like on it. Leave your thoughts there, no problem. And with shorts, we can be able to put up more videos, and get each audience their information, you know, because sometimes if we put AD in the title, I don't like the fact that Jamaica dominate the conversation, you know, because we can't separate it, because sometimes the viewers come here just want to war on both Jamaica, and the war take away everything, you get me? So we're trying to work on those things, you get me? Yes. So we're trying to improve those things on the channel. We're trying to be more professional. So you're not gonna see me fighting every day. I'm trying to go back to that. The professionalism. Yes, we're gonna improve that. Don't worry yourself. Yesterday's setup and everything that crashes on us, we're gonna improve on that. Obviously, we have the technology here, but maybe we did some of the problems. We did some of the situations that we have to work on. So all of those things we're setting up. So hopefully in the end, um, hopefully in the end, everything works out. But we're trying our best to give you the best experience, and we're trying our best to cover every single thing. All right? Yes, every single thing. I think we have somebody in here. It's one Jason. Jason, how are you doing, brother? We have 30 more minutes to go.
Oh, go on. Oh, go on, JD. I'm there.
Me and the one Travis have put on a war. Him and the one humble one. The man them every day them come up on war, you know, with me every day, you know.
Yeah. So what the latest war has to do with the red card and the indiscipline.
Yes, and indiscipline, because they're saying that I am making up story and look, I'm putting down the Reggae Boyz and making it look bad. When I'm saying we need to be less, we need to be more disciplined, because we know that cars are going against us. So I'm trying to give them a solution towards the problems. Acknowledge that yes, there is a problem, but how to solve it is to make sure we try to keep our cool heads 2 times more than the other opponents. It is wrong. That is true. It is wrong. But at the same time, we join the competition, and they're not going to throw the other teams out of the competition. So what we have to do is just do our utmost best to make sure we can just get something out of it, you know, because we are there already. You get me?
Yeah, I think as I was saying last night, it is a fine line that we have to be at, because you know, by nature we are aggressive players. You know, Jamaicans normally want to win those 50-50 balls, and they do it by any means. So we have to just figure out that look, the referees clearly are putting an emphasis on those challenges, and they seem to be quick to give us the cards. So
yes,
we just need to adjust and play a little bit smarter. So, you know, I wouldn't go as far as saying the team is in discipline. I think that it shows that we lack the ability to play the full 90 minutes. And in those last 20 minutes, when you're tiring and maybe the team is behind and they're pressing you a bit more, you're probably going to make last-ditch challenges more. So, you know, we just need to figure out a way to rein in those challenges a little bit, and just hope that the referees are maybe give our players a talking to for that first one, so that they can understand even more. But you know, sometimes some of the challenges that have happened have warranted yellows. So at the same time, we have to understand, you know, we ended up in this situation based on our actions as well. We can't just blame it on the referee. So we have to understand you coming out from the perspective of indiscipline. And I could understand another person's argument if I'm saying that it's the referee. But at the end of the day, it's only us will cause the referee to have to make a decision. So we have to look at that part as well.
Yeah, because if we don't touch a player, you can't say nothing, you know. You understand me? If we don't
the
touch
referee can't just walk around and just give people yellow card. I mean, something have to happen for them to get.
You mean get a box down on the field, and me that justify it, and me that give him 2 box down on the fight as well. You understand me? Yeah, but if me see a man just flying with boots, lace, and everything, me see what. Me understand. Me couldn't see past it, people. That really upset me when me see the number 9. Me say, but
the number 9 challenge. Yeah,
but what is for? Me not see the reason for it, because upon the halfway line. so everybody behind him. So me I say, I saw we fear the man them got dribble. One man got dribble from the halfway line for put the ball in the back in it. Really? No. Me just think say you just make the challenge unnecessary. I never really like it. And then when the ref talked to the number 14, 1, 2, 3 times, him go in and do the same thing after. So at that, me just say to them, say, please look at those opportunities. Just look at those challenges and see that maybe we need to clean up our acts as well, just as though we are getting the red cards as well. Because I do believe that those red cards were not necessary. But remember, you know, let me explain to you now. No, I'm not boxing down the referee. All I'm saying is, if he make them call them without we not touch them, him deserve a box down. That's all I'm saying. I will grant him a box down. You get me out of my size 20 hands them, me da grant him a box down. That's true. You understand me? But me not condoning any violence. All right. I'm just saying. I'm just trying to show you how wrong it would have been. All right. But all we're saying is then, look at it, the big boss, Jason. Number 14. Me can't pass it. Why if a man just talk to you, you have the wing plays, everything I work for you. You're trying to get close to the man. Why you need to go in on the man part of blocking part? Those are normal yellow cards, you know, automatic yellow cards, you know. Because the man is on a run. The man is on a run. And you are trying to impede his part. And worse, if he has a clear part. In the rule book, in studying football, because obviously the same rule book that you learn for coaching, it's also the same thing for officiating. So at least people can understand the similar lines. All right? Once you impede the part and it's a clear part, automatically it's a yellow card. If it's a last man, it's a red card. And they upgrade the rules to if you make an attempt for the ball, it might not be a red card. Especially if it's the keeper. They have tweaked those rules because at one time it's just going to be an automatic red card. You get me? But no, they have tweaked it to a certain extent. All right? So that is the big difference now. You get me?
So JD, now that you have seen, because I'm assuming you have watched back the game again.
Yes. That's why I'm so upset.
Okay, so you saw the incident. You saw the incident for the second yellow card for good, right?
It's not a yellow card. It's not a yellow card.
Because I was going to ask you, because a part of me is thinking, I'm trying to rationalize how the referee could have come to that decision, right? And the only thing I can come up with is Mangatal's insistence on fouling.
Yes.
He had just never give the yellow card. Jamaican and said, look, if you do one more thing, you get a second yellow.
And that's what I was trying to say to the people in here.
He had in his mind the next infraction is borderline. I'm calling the young man, whoever it is.
That's what I'm saying.
Because the guy was
Jason,
fast with that yellow card from the handball. It's like in his mind he made up.
But Jason,
the next Jamaican infringement.
But Jason, people never. That's why we start when me talk. Me I say, Jason, why they make the referee if you talk to them so much time? This is a problem. So it's frustration at times. You understand me? Go back and look every time the referee if you tell them. You get me? So if you make him a thief, if I tell you, sometimes it does blow out and just give you a card. If you look, you know, in the next game when him give the yellow card, the next yellow card, you know. So when him give the next the yellow card, a frustration as well, you know. Him never take the talk from the linesman. The linesman will tell him, say, brother, it's a foul, you know, before the red. It's a red yellow card, yes, or maybe a straight red because him backs the youth. Him swing back him arm, maybe a straight red, yes, that is true. But a foul committed before. So he was trying to tell him, but a frustration because he was talking to the people already. So, and you have to understand that these referees are humans. I agree that it's a mistake. It's a mistake, a blatant error. But I'm just saying, we should not try to frustrate them when we know that they don't like us and they don't want to make us win the games. And just try to avoid them. When they talk to us once, we try to figure a way out to avoid the next challenge that they have to talk to us because they're going to want to give us a yellow card faster than other places then. I agree with you on that. But since we see, Jason, would you not make some additional adjustments? Because you're there, you know, you put yourself in the competition, you know, knowing that you're not going to be getting free calls or easy calls. So would you not try to adjust yourself not to go into those challenges or have a conversation with referee to let him have to make that decision? Or you're saying that they should cut out these foolishness?
Yeah, man, they need to see because it's something that's been going on. I mean, I've been watching Jamaica play football for a long time, and it always seems like, and I can never figure out if it's just a blatant something against Jamaica,
No,
or
it's
it's
not. No,
just
it's
the
not.
way
It's
we
not against
play,
Jamaica.
like the way how we go
It's
into
not against
challenges
Big Boss. It's not
a bit
against
more.
Jamaica. Jason, it's not against Jamaica alone. I saw in all competition that I've watched over on 7. Haiti get more
80 as
bad
well.
calls. Haiti get more bad calls than Jamaica by a good mile. But the only thing I could say when I matched up them and Jamaica together, both of them have similar physiques and their attributes are similar.
So a black man them fear.
No, I'm just wondering if look, the Haitians are fast as Jamaicans. They're strong as Jamaicans and they're even bigger than Jamaicans. So obviously that's why Haitians get more bad calls against them in all of the competition in totality. You get me? Because they're going into challenges and a smaller human being. Obviously, like in a life, Jason, if a big man, if you're big thick man, a thump a small man in head, I'm not condoning violence. Sorry, I'm just using.
Yeah, no, I know what
example.
you mean.
If a
It
big
going look
thick
worse
man,
coming from a bigger
yes,
person.
a
Yeah.
thumper man in them head, a small 2-foot man, all right, it's going to look bad. And the first thing, that's why I love VAR, because VAR is the one now to go into those intricacies and just tweak it and say, all right, then yes, this is not a foul, so let me move on from that. But if you have a big thick man and we are big, thick and strong over the tiny South Americans, so every clashing to tackles will always seem like we are breaking them up. Like even the one yesterday when they said, yo,
Yeah.
yellow card, look him take out the man.
But
that one what you say?
another part of it too.
You
Another part of it too. You have to remember the culture of some of these teams. You know, it's a part of football to embellish the contact whenever they go on the ground. That's another thing that we have to be mindful of.
Mm-hmm.
So if you throw back your hand and you hit the guy on his shoulder, you better believe when he's on the ground he'll be holding his face. And with no VAR, that can be problematic.
Mm-hmm.
Because they can make it look so like, oh gosh, the man get hit in his head. And then when you see the replay, you see that him get hit in the chest. But the referee don't have the replay like us at all because there's no VAR.
Yeah. It's rough, man. So Kevin says, so JD, as to agreed that Jamaica got robbed by the referee. Yes, but I had said that from day one. I don't know what the fight, what people come and fight with me but what people don't understand, that's why I said I want to remove myself from doing live streams. I think we have some of them, in live streams, people can come in at any point and they take what you're saying now. Even when you're trying to, if maybe have a long-winded statement, you're at the end of the statement, they come and think that that's what you had said at first, and they're not going to go back. They're going to just go off that. So sometimes live stream is not good, at least for Jamaica category. It's not good for Jamaica category. It causes too much unnecessary problems, especially for Jamaica category. Some ref unconscious bias. That's all. All right, fair enough. But you understand, but hope you understand with the analogy with the big thick man, Yes. And because yourself,
Yeah, man, it's gonna look worse.
yes, it's gonna look worse if a big thick man a thump in your head. You understand me? Yes. Before the competition.
So basically, JD, I say him a thump any little man.
No, I have never said that. I'm just saying if a big thick man a thump.
Say you're not gonna say it, but that's him thinking of people. But picture himself and not some small people. You understand?
That pretty liar, wicked man. But you tell me the other day, say, yeah, how much centimeter and also?
Yo, people, listen. Yo, all right,
all right. I also put it to you, JD, that this is not frustration. It is something else. It's called corruption. All right, no problem. All right, from backs to head thump. Jesus. All right, let me leave it alone. Daniel, how you doing, man? Hope all is well. We are in the Discord. If you want to join for 2 minutes, you can. We passed our time, All right, but if you still want to join, we have no problem.
JD.
Eh?
Did I miss the rest of the? Did I miss the rest of the games going through, or you just did Jamaica and
No,
Guinness?
man, we did everything, man. We did everything. Every game, every group. Then we look at the round of 16, everything. Me no know where that come from. Almost a space because 1 hour we did beautiful out of the video, and then the Jamaicans and wake up. The bad man Jamaicans and they just turn up and they start to bad up the show. You know.
Yeah, man, we missed the first hour.
Yes, yeah.
We missed the whole of the war.
All the second match, the linemans are tell the ref it's not a card, and the man still do it. So tell your frustration because the man talk to them all long and now listen. At least that's what him say now.
Where was that? Where was that referee from? That referee was from Trinidad. Second game.
We're gonna check it because maybe through Jamaica beat Trinidad 2 times.
JD, the referee's from St. Lucia.
All right.
Oh, he was from St. Lucia.
Oh,
okay,
Jamaica beat St. Lucia in the past, so them just bad man Jamaica.
No, because I used to always fear the Central American ref them, but it look like it don't matter what kind of ref.
It's a problem. All right. So we have 2 other persons in the chat. We are going to give them the opportunity to speak. We have our brother. Michael Sadler. Big of yourself. Te. That is what the opponent do. It's all tactics. Okay. All right. They said it's all tactics. The worst card was JT number 8. Was not even fouled. Okay. Good game by Coach Vassal Reynolds. Oh my God! Even all this, I'm gonna show you how we are divisive. You know, the man take out Miran Garden out of it. You know, this is Jamaica. Jamaica is not a real place. Miran Garden is the coach, and man, literally, I try to act like say the man not forget no credit. Me, your callers come in. Ooh, I didn't.
I'll tell them. JD, I'm gonna tell them don't change and put Meran back. I see if we ever lose to Guatemala and Meran up there,
yeah.
My gosh, I'm sorry for them.
Yeah. So let me bring in Diego. Diego, how you doing, man? Hope all is well with you and the family.
Yeah, man. Me good. Just now busy period, you know.
Yeah.
Watch parts of the match. Yeah, man, watch parts of the match. I'm tell you say the referee. You look like the referee at the latter part of this convo. But yeah, it questionable, man. Me tell you.
No, I never converted anyone to play victim. No, we're just talking football, and anywhere the story leads, we have to give. Because the call was bad. Soul Cry. I look at the call. It was not a second yellow card. I looked at it. You get me? So I agree on that. But I still stuck out to say number 9 could have been sent off, and the number 14 could have been sent off. So both things are true. You get me? So I can't just lament and just the part that them never being sent off is the only good thing. But also the next part that you get me? So come on. I never converted anyone. Soul Cry. Nobody at all. All right? Yes. So continue. Diego. So how far is you going? How far is you going?
Eh?
How far is you going in life?
Yeah, man. It promising, you know. Promising, may I tell you, because I was pleasantly surprised with how they handled themselves against Costa Rica. Even not considering the controversial points, we still think they hold their own, you know, and it's a Costa Rica team where a proper decent team. So I was pleasantly surprised. I think they can reach far. It's just a matter of can they keep their composure, you know? Because you know when things get more serious, it's a matter of who keep them composure more and not get overawed by the event itself or the stage. But they can keep them composure. It's a really promising group of players.
Okay.
Them really give a good account of themselves.
All right. So you see, Daniel, Diego like it, you know. So people like it, you know. Yeah, man. People like it. All right. So guys, let me bring in our last personals. Dr. Dan, how you doing, man? So what you say? And what you think will happen? Diego, you have to give a prediction, you know, because we don't after this.
Yeah, I think it was a good game. For me, that was the best game I saw them play. I think my concern is that I don't understand why they slide in so much. How many slide tackles And the reason why that's my concern is because we're bigger and stronger than them. So you can use your speed and your strength to, combat some of these. If the player pushed the ball in front of you, just use your body and shield the ball. I think that comes down to coaching as well.
Mm-hmm.
Like the yellow card that number 9 get. Why are you slide tackling all the way 50 yards from goal? That could have been, that was a very dangerous tackle. And to me, that's kind of like come down to coaching. Because if you watch most of these Spanish games, as soon as you touch the players, they start rolling. So the coach should say, listen, keep your hand to yourself. Stop touching these guys because they're gonna get calls. So I think some of those yellow cards was warranted. I think the second yellow card for the number 4 guy, it was debatable because the reason why I said that is because it was going on target. So maybe that's what the referee. I don't know if VAR would have overturned that if we had VAR. I don't know if they would have. But I think at that moment in the game, it probably shouldn't have given. But I do think that like some of our players are indisciplined, and to me, it brings down to the coach. You need to appoint somebody in the field to say, listen, calm the players down. You don't need to be doing that. Like, why are you slide tackling the sideline? You can use the sideline as an extra defender, push the player on off the field. It's a slide tackle. So for me, that's knowledge. Some of those things comes down to coaching.
Okay. So, are you seeing anything positive for them in the next round, like against Guatemala?
Yeah, I think in the first half, the first 10, 15 minutes, the way they passed the ball, moved, you can see that they were having success doing that. But then they resort back to kicking the ball long and bypassing the midfield. I don't know why they're doing that. But if they play like that, I think they do have a chance. Just play, because they, like I said, you play to your strength. If you play the ball in the midfield and then, pass it long and run, change the field, you can do that. I like how they played the first 10, 15 minutes. But after that, I don't know what happened. It just broke down. I don't know.
All right, fair enough. All right, so guys, we're not gonna hold it long because I want to come back for the Nigeria game before 8 o'clock. So hopefully you guys can pass through. We can just chop it up. We might chop up some Reggae Girls in between at the same time, and have a conversation. So let me know what say you guys. But thanks yet again for another great show. We just keep it positive. Not no fight, because over this channel I don't want to brand this channel and fighting. Wemaxit channel can war every day, but this channel should not be fighting. All right. Yes. So peace out, guys, and see you in the next one. We will come back later. All right. Thanks for supporting the channel.